And then he even recites the rule, I before E, except after C.
And then can't follow
And
it.
he can't remember what the fucking rule is. He can't apply it.
No, it's not that big of a deal.
Siege.
With an S?
Yeah. I don't know. You tell me.
And the definition.
I don't know if there's all right. S-I.
Siege.
Well, it might be siege. I don't know about that. That's a tough one, but.
Oh, my God. How is that tough?
They're all tough so far.
S-E-I-G-E.
S-E-I-G-E.
S-I-E.
He spelled it S-E-I-G-E.
And then changed it.
And then he sees this look on everyone's face, and he goes, S-I-E-G-E.
S-I-E-G-E.
You did that again.
S-I-E-G-E.
Spell it both ways.
You're getting me nervous. S-I-E-G-E. I got that one right?
No, not really, no. I mean, eventually you do.
Yeah, which time?
And when you're back there on my computer system and we can't find anything, it's because...
This is exactly what's going through his head.
It's unbelievable. The guy is just fucked up.
How about Connecticut?
That's ridiculous.
Now look at it. He goes, that's ridiculous. Connecticut.
It's one of the 3 states in the tri-state area.
And I'm listening to this. I said to myself, he'll never get the second C. He'll never get it. And of course...
How about Connecticut?
That's ridiculous.
Why?
First of all,
It's a
state
state.
that you live there, Gary.
doesn't
You write
ma-
it every day in your mail.
But it doesn't matter. You should know. I'm pretty sure I know how to spell every state because you did it in school.
Connecticut. C-O. Connecticut. N-N. E-T. Connecticut. I-C-U-T.
No.
Well,
it's a
good
hard
try.
one.
It's
Connecticut.
Connecticut. All right. Well, it's close.
That's my problem.
That's what he's doing with the prophet. He's getting close.
So he leaves the C out, and then when you do a search on Connecticut, you can't find it. Oh. He should not be inputting into a computer. Why, does he do that many bits that he has to go into the computer? Can't somebody enter those that's got a, sort of a half of an intelligence?
But to say he's a great speller.
And, like the other thing is, too, like if someone said, you spell Mississippi or spell Massachusetts, I might have to really sit and think. I would just go on Google and look it up. He doesn't do that. No, you don't.
I'm going
you don't care.
Yes, I do care. I care tremendously. And I can spell Mississippi, by the way.
Good. But there's 50,000 other words. You just spelled everything twice. Like you didn't get anything. You didn't nail any word.
But at the end, I got it. Plus, you're under...
And not only that, you're back there. Nobody's sitting and watching you. You're just fucking typing away with your madness.
No, you think I'm just sitting back there with my feet and lollygagging.
Because you're not going to sit there and recognize that you spelled receipt wrong. You're not even going to think about it.
I do think about it because when I initially did it, I did it wrong.
Okay.
Then I corrected it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but
please don't input. Let somebody with half a brain do it.
But I haven't screwed up the spelling as bad as everybody's making me out to be on the profit system.
You have.
No, I haven't. And it bothers me that it bothers you.
Prove that you haven't.
Because I know how to spell. I know how to spell.
Sal, you can't spell.
Yes, I can.
You don't know that?
I can spell. I bet you I can spell better than half.
A 3-year-old can spell receipt.
I got it right. It was
then
just
you go I before E except after C, and you still can't do it.
You ask me a word and give me instead of me blurting it out, I'll think about it and give you the right answer.
But you don't think.
I bet you I could spell better than Gary.
You're not even understanding what I'm saying.
I do.
There, you're not sitting and checking your work because you think you know how to spell.
I'm a little impulsive on the spelling. I'll admit that. I figured that out.
When you're back there, at least there on the show, you're really thinking it through. Can you imagine what you're like back there when you're just kind of hanging out? Well, you're not sitting and saying I before E after C.
No, not in those cases. But I can assure you that I've never had a problem with you spelling with the profit system and spelling.
You haven't had a problem because nobody's been aware of it. You're just spelling away.
I've never had a problem finding any piece of media that I've sent to you in any capacity.
But that's not the point. When other people go to search for it,
right?
They don't think like an idiot. In other words, you're on an idiot level, so you know how to spell like an idiot. So you can search anything.
That's very nice.
Well, that's a compliment. You're consistently stupid.
We need an idiot-proof system, I guess.
Well, we don't have one.
Well, I'll work on it. And
now, what are you going to work on? You're not working on anything.
I can work. My spelling is good.
How are you going to work on your spelling?
Because I'm good at because the problem is...
You're not good at spelling. That's the first thing you got to work on, and admit that you're not.
Okay, my weakness is that
Your weakness is spelling.
I'm too impulsive with the spelling.
Sal, could you please... We had a conversation this morning, right?
Yes.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to spell check everything. I'm going to be very aware of what I put in.
Spell check
and
words like receipt.
Oh, yes, I am, because everything that I type...
because you think you could spell it.
Everything that I type into the Prophet, Howard, I'll put into Google first, and I'll make
In other
sure.
words, he's just going to put in RECIEPT, and he's not going to think about like, oh, maybe I'm spelling that wrong. He's going to say, I know how to spell it.
Howard, can I show you something?
Yeah.
Go to Gary, page 2.
All right.
Okay. Go. You don't have to play this. Just look at it. Go to the 4th one down.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's a good example.
What is it?
You wrote the word Napoleon. Okay?
I didn't write that one.
Napoleon
You did.
Dynamite.
Just you did.
Oh, mate. Okay. Well, we've also
How
discussed
do you
that.
spell Napoleon?
That's a good one. But the thing is that we've explained in
How
the
do you
past.
spell Napoleon?
I just want to say before I spell it,
Spell Napoleon.
Napoleon.
Now you're sitting and thinking. Imagine back there, you just kind of randomly.
Now, instead of me blurting it out, I'm going to step away from the mic and
All right,
think
go
about
ahead.
this.
Go ahead.
How long should we take?
You see my point, though? He's back there. He's not sitting and thinking. He's just typing.
He doesn't walk away from the
Right.
computer.
Exactly.
Napolean.
Okay. Not only is that wrong, but that's the third wrong spelling because that was wrong, and then you spelled it on here Napleon, which is Napoleon. You left out the O.
That's a friend of mine from Bayshore.
It's a disaster. You don't know
Napoleon, and we've all admitted that
Look-
names are different, and because
Look at me. Look at me. You don't know how to spell.
I do know how to spell. I do.
You've got everyone wrong. They're
We
giving
just
you.
haven't asked
No,
him
Howard,
the
you
right
You spell
words
an easy
yet.
word like foreign?
FOREIGN.
Right. Okay.
Howard.
Yeah.
Same page, second column, all the way at the bottom in blue.
Okay. All right.
I just spelled foreign. That's a difficult word. I know how to spell.
All right. Good. You got one right.
And names, even Gary made it yesterday. Celebrity
Yeah,
names
look at this.
are
Look at this.
difficult.
Misunderstood. How do you spell that?
Misunderstood. All right. Misunderstood. MISUNDERSTOOD.
Yeah. Except on here you spelled it Miss M-I-S, and then you put a space and a capital U as if it was like Miss America. Misunderstood.
Well, that's odd. That's
Yeah, that is odd, isn't it?
But at least we can confirm that.
You turned her into a woman. Misunderstood. You're fucking insane.
I'm Mr.
You don't know
Understood.
how to spell. You don't know anything.
I know how to spell. I just proved to you that I
You
just
spelled one word right out of 20.
foreign and misunderstood.
No, you spelled misunderstood right now, but on there you spelled it wrong.
Because again, I found my weakness.
Because you
and I'm
got
impulsive.
nervous. You went, oh, misunderstood. It must be like 2 words.
No, I think it was just
You broke
impulsive.
it. What do you mean? No, you broke it into 2 words and you capitalized it. Capital M-I-S, and then space capital U-N.
That is a little odd. I wouldn't do that
that's
in
a little
normal
odd.
circum-
Yeah.
But
well,
the thing is that
he wouldn't do it under a normal circumstance, like work. You can't spell.
I just spelled foreign and misunderstood, dude. I'm a good speller.
No, you didn't spell misunderstood right. You do everything wrong.
I spelt it right for you here.
You're here because I'm sitting here and questioning you.
Because you
when
found
you're
a
back there on your own, you don't even think.
You
just
found a chink in the armor. I'm impulsive, and I figured out the problem. That's the
But
problem.
how are you going to know when not to be impulsive? Every word you're going to stop and think?
Not every word. Come on.
Yeah,
Jesus
so you're not
Christ,
going
I'm
to sit. You're not going to
crackhead
sit
Bob.
and think about misunderstood. You're just going to type it.
All right, like I said, like Napoleon, right? How could he?
Napoleon, you mean?
Yeah. How could if he thinks that's the way it's spelled, then he won't spell check.
That's
No,
exactly
I will. Okay,
right.
here's the point that I'm trying to
That's
make.
the whole point I've been saying to him over and over again. He doesn't understand.
You don't understand.
Oh, okay.
The point is, I'm saying, boss, you made something.
Could you spell reindeer? That you could spell, right?
REINDEER.
Right.
DEER.
Good,
All right,
okay.
I'm 3 for 3, dude.
3 for 3?
Foreign, misunderstood, and reindeer.
No, I told you spelled misunderstood wrong.
On there.
Yeah.
But when you,
How are you going to know you don't?
I'm
going
to tell you how. Because A, I'm going
All right.
to.
Thank you.
When I give you the answer, you don't want it. What's the point of you
I
asking?
told you receipt wrong.
I'm trying to put you at ease. You're saying, Sal,
Connecticut wrong.
I can do it now. I've learned it.
What was the
Connecticut.
other word you got wrong? A ridiculous word.
Siege, but I got it right.
Siege.
Oh, no, you gave it to us both ways, and the other one was receipt. You went back and forth and back and forth. You gave us 2 choices, so whichever one was right, you'd say you'd know it.
Who knows what you could spell?
This guy says McKine. He can't even pronounce machine.
Come on, you know that's not true. He could spell machine.
But I can spell. I've just proved to you that I spelled 3 words, and I know what my problem is. So this is what I'm doing. I'm going to type
What
it
about all
in.
the ones you got wrong? You don't count those?
People get things wrong all the time. You have to
but
fix
the problem
them.
is
I'm
we have a
fixing
computer
it.
system where we need to search.
Absolutely.
So the fact that you get 3 out of 7 right means the 4 you get wrong we'll never find again.
And that will not happen in the
All
future.
right, thank you.
And I can assure you that those
I can assure you it will.
Those no.
Because you don't take it for real.
I so do. It
right,
kills me that you think this
You're
way.
ruining our system.
You're ruining my head.
Yeah, good.
Well,
Because you're ruining my system.
I'm not ruining your system.
You're ruining my system.
It won't be ruined.
We can't find half the bits.
Everything will be double checked. Even if I think it's correct in my own head,
good.
I'll
All
double
right.
check it on Google. I'm going to double check. Remember the games I used to fuck up the games? You've never had a fuck up with the game in a long time.
How would I know? I don't go in there and search. My guys do.
Right.
And they're saying you're screwing up all over the place.
They're all full of shit that I'm
What?
screwing it up.
Same page, top of column 2, light blue.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So you know the bit anal receiver? How do you spell receiver?
All right. I remember that one. Receiver. R-E-C-E-I-V-E-R.
Okay, so how do you think you spelled it in our computer
I
system?
switched the I.
R-E-C-I-E-V-E-R.
It's a common
How we
mistake.
ever... A common mistake. It is not a common mistake.
Well, that's why they.
Holy
That's why they
mackerel.
created that phrase: "I before E, except after C."
Right.
That's how common the mistake was that they had to put a phrase behind it.
No, they teach you that in second grade so that you know it. So it's a no-brainer.
All right.
As soon as you see that C, you put the E there.
Everything will be double checked, spell checked, and put in. You'll never have a problem ever. Never ever.
Anal receiver.
Yeah, I'm receiving it anally right now
No,
from
you're
you.
not.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you're not. I'm too nice. Most people would fire you. I've spoken to other people who run like media things,
Right.
like I do. They like one mistake and they fire somebody.
Yeah.
I just put up with all your bullshit. Come on, man. You're not that busy that you can't get
I'm
this
not saying
right.
that I am. I'm just saying that.
Would
like
the word bureau just blow smoke out of your head?
B-U-R-E-A-U.
Yeah, how come you can spell that?
Because I can fucking spell.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
You can't spell receiver.
I just did. I know I screwed it up there. It's because I work too fast. I'm jittery. You know.
Well, stop it.
I know. I'm on beta blockers now because of that.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Whatever that is, you could double your dose.
Triple it.
Beta blockers. What kind of shit are you on now?
I don't know. I need to be on cyanide with you.
What are you on? Beta blockers?
Yeah, I'm
what
on
is
beta.
that?
Propylene or some shit like that.
You
Don't look
spell
at
it.
me.
That I'm not fucking spelling.
Propylene. He doesn't even know what he's taking.
Because I have the shakes and stuff.
Yeah, what is that?
It's just my nerves. It's just a neurosis.
What are you nervous about?
You
Me? I hardly talk to
listen back to this later. You'll see
you.
why I'm nervous.
I'm nervous because I got a computer system filled with misspells.
I have a tendency to act without thinking. That's what I think. This is one of the situation here, but I'm aware of it. And now
You're
I
like
take
putting your foreskin on Twitter. Now you're going to get thrown off. He finally got on Twitter.
right.
Yeah.
First thing he tweets, he gets a warning from
Right,
Twitter. Who
right,
gets
it's
thrown off
worse
of Twitter?
than-
I know you have girls with fire hydrants up their asses. That's fine. Me, I show them the tip of my penis, and
Is that
it's like
not
I'm
allowed?
I'm like the Frankenstein monster. It's allowed, but apparently, a few people were so repulsed that they reported it.
Oh.
People are having their breakfast. They see my anteater. They're not happy.
Right.
But whatever. But I take these beta blockers because they help calm me down because I have the jitters and the shakes, and I act impulsively.
But is beta blocker a thing a doctor prescribes? Or,
Yes, a doctor did. A doctor did prescribe it, and
Can you imagine what doctor he goes to even?
I can't even.
it's a wonderful doctor.
Imagine.
He's
And he looked at your handshake and he goes, "I just take some beta blockers."
he's a Palestinian from Miami.
Is he?
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
A lot of my guys shakes. Got the pace too.
Yeah,
What's his problem?
he's just all fucked up.
It's a normal thing that runs in the family. It's called essential tremors.
Right.
Know
That's
more
probably
about
what
it itself.
It's probably what Sal has.
Yeah, it's-
Exactly, same thing. And you can take pills or let it go. I don't really care.
Yeah.
My dad has it so bad when he picks up a soup spoon, it just flies all over the place. You can't. Yeah.
Well, if you were my son, I'd shake too.
Thank you.
I'd be nervous every minute.
Well, now that I'm aware of the issue, and hopefully I put you at ease a little bit.
Well, you have not.
Well,
but please get it right.
You need a beta blocker because you should be rest assured that I will fix everything.
Is that what the guy said? You have essential tremors?
Essential tremors? Yeah.
Why are they essential? What does that mean, essential tremors?
I don't know. That's a bad name for it because it doesn't seem to be essential.
Spell essential.
ESSENTIAL.
You're a great speller. You're an amazing fucking speller.
Essential.
You can't even
ESS.
spell essential.
ESS.
You're fucking retarded.
Oh, maybe one S. One S.
All right, go ahead. Let's hear the new spelling now. All right, we're up to spelling number one. Let's go to number
Essential. I
two.
would think essential.
Go ahead.
ESSENTIAL. Oh, ASCENTIAL.
All right, that's second. All right, you got that wrong. Go ahead, try again.
Essential.
All right, that's 3. Go ahead now for number 4.
And finally, essential. Acciental.
All right, that's 4. Let's keep going. Now you're up to
Essential.
ASIE. I mean, it's fucking wacky what's in your head.
Well, essential's
There's
a tough
nothing
one.
in there, man.
Essential
And you're in
tough.
charge of putting shit into my computer, and I keep you on.
Dude, 1 out of 5.
You are not allowed near
I got
the computer.
foreign, I got bureau, I got a lot of...
Does Richard know how to spell? Can you hand your work over to him and let
Yeah,
him
he
put
spells.
input
He
it?
spells great. But I'm a good speller.
How would you know if he spells great?
Yeah, you're asking the wrong guy.
Who is a guy, Gary, can Richard spell?
Sure.
I know he has a higher IQ. Did you hear that spelling of essential?
Essential. Essential. I would think.
yeah,
Maybe 2 N. Essential.
No, you're up to 6 now.
Howard?
6 spellings, you still haven't got it right. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I have more spellings for you after this.
Well, essential's the big one here. I mean, listen to what's going on. There's smoke coming out of his head.
You have to admire my
All
tenacity.
right, go slow, stop tremoring, and let me hear you spell essential. Do it slow and think it through.
Essential is like I mean, I really see ESS. I definitely see that. ESS. EN. Essential. ESSENTIAL. I mean, that's how I.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
my final.
All right, well, that's okay.
Can you spell it for me?
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
That's the first one that I said.
No, I don't know. You said something else. You threw a couple other doozies in there.
See, and it just took me a little time. You got me a little nervous.
Right.
My essential tremors kicked in, and then.
I'm just going to throw you one more
Okay,
example.
yeah.
And this is what I said yesterday about how there's 3 different ways to spell a word. You never know which one Sal's thinking of.
Right.
Go to the second column, the second one down.
Okay.
Second column. Second one down. On Gary, page 2? Oh,
Yes.
my God, you're kidding me. Well, but maybe that he wanted it that way,
I don't think so.
you know?
In some cases, that's
Maybe the
case.
guy sent it in that way because it's like Sweet Judy Blue Eyes. I think he spelled it right.
No, he did right.
He did right.
That's
Yeah, here,
correct.
let me
Yeah,
see.
he's doing
So
a parody of
Gary-
Sweet Judy Blue Eyes.
Yeah, sweet.
Okay.
Gary thought
Richard gave
it's
me that.
sweet.
I had to
It's
listen to
sweet
it.
brown ass.
Okay.
And so you spelled it SUITE because it's like Sweet Judy.
Sweet, right?
Yeah.
SUI, right? I know the difference between the
No,
two.
that's
sweets.
right. He did it
Hotel
right.
suite versus sweet is candy. SWEET.
Right. All right, that's good.
So there you go. Not too shabby.
Essentials ESSENTIAL.
I think that's the first thing that I said. I think it. Thank you, Fred.
Did he get it right the first time?
I think it was the second time.
Oh, okay.
But you were having so much fun.
Well, everything's gonna be double checked.
All
That's
right,
it.
thank you.
And you could put my ass on the line and fire me if I fuck up. I mean, I'm willing to
well,
take the
you're not here for
responsibility.
spelling, but the thing is,
It's important. It's a
it's
technical
important.
aspect.
We need it. We want to be able to find your work.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All right, go back there and think about
Did you like
spelling.
today's work? We had a new.
All right, goodbye.
Oh, goodbye.
Goodbye. It's the Sal Show. And don't. And what is with you at Twitter?
Get outta
He's the
here.
first guy ever got thrown off Twitter
In his first tweet.
in his first tweet.
They've latched on a permanent warning to all my postings.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people are aware of it.
You know, it's amazing because like people, like I'm on Twitter, and I don't really know all the rules of Twitter, but like I don't really curse or anything because I was like, well, gee, I don't know if that's allowed on here. So like I'm
And it is
overly-
public. Anybody could read it.
Yeah, like I don't even write the F word or any of that. This guy goes right ahead and just starts posting pictures of his foreskin. Like he doesn't even question whether
Never
he should
even
do it.
hit a little speed bump that said
No.
maybe that's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, you've always been an advocate for the foreskin, so that's
Right.
And there's 20,000 nerve endings in the foreskin that I've studied, and that
I've studied.
80% of that gets
Jerked
cut
off. That's how he knows. All right, get out of here. All right, thank you.
That's true.
I'm trapped in a conversation.
Get out of here.
Sal. I got it right. I love him. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Yeah, Ross from Brooklyn.
Yo, hey now.
Hey, now.
Yo, can you imagine buying a fucking stock from Sal and
No.
he punches in the wrong symbol into the computer and you end up buying a stock you didn't even want?
Oh, I mean, this guy was a stockbroker, like handling people's money. I don't know what it is to be a stockbroker, but I got to imagine it's a very precise kind of job.
I mean, it's ridiculous. Actually, I got to be honest, I used to work with Sal.
Yeah.
And he, for a long time, in the morning, he wouldn't even work. He would sit by a window in the back. He had binoculars, and he would look in the window across the way watching a girl shower in the morning.
I believe that.
Ask him. That's what he would do every morning.
At least people's money was safe.
Yeah, right. At least he wasn't handling transactions.
It's ridiculous. Like, I mean, you go to buy an Apple stock, you can't spell Apple. You end up with some,
Yeah, right. Like he puts into the computer, like he can't spell apple, so he puts in something, like
Eyeball.
What did this guy say about?
That he used to work with you, and instead of doing your work in the morning, you had binoculars, and you would look at this girl taking a shower.
Oh, that's true. I mean,
He comes in here to refute whatever's being said.
we would circle around. Yeah. Everybody.
Isn't
Can
like
I ask him 2 words, Howard? Because he looks at a lot of porn. I have 2 words that I feel like he should interact with during porn, and I want to know if he knows how to spell them. Can I ask him?
Sure.
All right.
Okay. Can you spell voyeur?
Voyeur.
Voyeur.
All right. Let me think about this.
Uh-oh.
He started to say absolutely. now he's taking a knee.
Now, voyeur is a difficult word, and I took some time to think about it before acting impulsively. And I would say voyeur is spelled Voyeur.
Very good.
That's right.
Okay, one more. Amateur.
That's a good one. Amateur. AMATEUR. I'm hoping. Wait. AMA. AMA. Wait. Amateur. Oh God. Amateur. AMATEUR again. Final answer.
I believe that's right.
Wow.
He's so nervous. I know. He's like sweating bullets.
Laughing so hard.
It's amazing. You got a guy on your staff who can't talk and a guy on your staff who can't.
He got him right. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. Now he's thinking.
You know what? You should have been in the spelling bee. You know how those kids go.
I really think I could spell a lot better than a lot of people here.
All right.
I would be willing to,
Sal, how is it you were a stockbroker? Like a guy calls, I don't know the stock business, but you call up, right? I'd call you and I go, Sal, I want to purchase some stock.
Sure.
And then you have to handle that transaction?
Absolutely.
And then what do you do when the guy gives you the order?
I put it in. I fill the order.
You put it in the computer.
Yeah.
How do you find the stock symbol?
We would have a system similar to the Prophet that would be one for. This is how you find the stock symbol. What's the symbol for Apple? What is it?
Can you imagine
AAPL.
how creepy that is? That he. Oh, I mean, I can't imagine him handling people's money. And
Why?
Then,
I spelled-
and then what do
I
they do?
spelled just
How do you
fine.
get the money from the people?
Well, that goes through. That's another system altogether.
Oh, they don't let you handle
No,
actual
no,
money.
no,
Yeah.
none of that.
Thank God.
None of that stuff.
There's got to be somebody brighter than you handling the money. I mean, the whole system is shaky if Sal's handling the money.
Well, the economy's been in this shit for quite some time, and I would say there's quite a few people out there that are ruining us financially.
Right. Okay.
So it's not just me. And I can spell. I proved that I spelled pretty damn good today. So
Yeah, you did a great job.
And
All
I
right. I
stopped-
have a lot of confidence.
Thanks. I can see.
Thank you.
Sal, can you spell February?
FEBRUARY.
Okay, I shut up then. You got me.
All right.
Who is this?
My name's Ross.
Okay. Very good. Good talking to you, pal. Yeah, those binoculars were wonderful back in the day. It was
All right,
great.
thank you,
All
sir.
right, you're welcome.
Dude,
Yes, sir.
forget the spelling.
Thank you.
Let's concentrate on how you're sitting there taking shit from Gary.
What about?
You're letting him pile on. What are you doing, man? This isn't Sal. Stop going on the offensive.
No.
So what? You're not a great speller. Who is better than busting on Baba Booey than
Every
you?
dog has his day, and when the time comes, believe me, he'll get it.
What do you have for us, Lisa? Lisa's setting up. Takes her a little while. Hold on. Doesn't want to ruin her hair. Go ahead, Lisa.
All right. Cancel.
What are you doing?
My iPad got messed up because I threw it onto the couch, so all the copy moved up.
All right. Just take your time.
Sorry.
That's all right.
A mass shooting at a club in Tempe, Arizona has led to a change of venue for an upcoming Ronnie's Block Party show.
All right.
16 people shot at a club that's adjacent to the venue where Ronnie and the gang were supposed to perform. So they have changed the venue.
All right.
So that's the latest thing with that. And what's more, we have learned that Scott the engineer now has a new demand. He wants more leg room.
Oh, did you hear about
the
this?
Flight.
Yeah, he's nuts. Scott the engineer, you know the story.
Every time he comes in, he says he doesn't make demands, and all we hear about are demands.
He's the guy who got Shuley and all these guys to put him on the bill. He now went and he says to Ronnie.
Here he is shaking his head again.
No. I heard the whole story. He says to Ronnie.
Not a demand.
Yeah.
I don't know, why people turn a request when the guy's booking the flight. I'm tall. When you're sitting in coach, it's very cramped. I need an aisle seat or something with a little more legroom. That's all I said.
So Ronnie,
what is it? People do that every day.
I'm going to tell you what it is.
I don't know what the problem with that is.
I'll tell you. You want to know the problem? I'll tell you.
Yeah, you people get so excited about somebody making a request.
I'm not doing business with you. So Ronnie and Shuley start hearing Scott bitching about this. Why is he bitching to them about it?
I didn't bitch.
He wants them to pay $80 more for his aisle seat.
Hold it.
And Ronnie said to him, "You want an aisle seat? Go get an aisle seat, but you pay the $80. Why does it have to come out of my take?"
I never said anything about the money. Aisle seats don't cost any more money.
That's what the boys. That's why they're upset.
Well,
Shuley, tell them.
They're crazy.
Shuley, what's going on?
They fucking want to start something, and it's not true.
I heard about it all yesterday in the car when I'm trying to relax.
About money. I never said not one word about money.
Your life is interfering with mine. Yes, Shuley.
No, I know Ronnie's upset about this, and I think there's some other issues that Ronnie might be upset with Scott about.
He's upset about everything. When the guy was booking the flights, I said, just can you get me an aisle seat? And if you can't get me an aisle seat, get me the exit row.
All I know is Ronnie said it was coming out of his pocket.
Whatever it is, I don't have any problem with the money.
I can understand you asking for more leg room.
Right. He's average size.
He's like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar over here.
Is a little tall for those seats. No. You and fucking Ronnie, the midgets, have no problem sitting in the fucking plane.
I look over at this guy on the flight. Listen to this. It's so ironic.
Really?
I look over. He doesn't even try to sleep. He just stares at the back of this
I can't sleep on a plane
chair.
because it's uncomfortable. I'm telling you.
He can't do anything. He just stares at the back of his chair. And I ask him, I go, "What are you doing the whole time?" He goes, "Oh, I'm listening to a Sirius Pulse on the and I'm like, how ironic that a guy who barely has a pulse is listening to the Pulse.
Come on, you guys.
Ronnie, what's going on with this?
Ronnie,
it comes out of your take, right?
What's bullshit?
The $80.
I never complained about money.
I didn't say you complained about money.
You told me yesterday he wants to take the $80.
Yeah, I told him if he wants extra leg room, I said take it out of your cut.
And I didn't have a problem with that. If it costs extra.
Why? He says he has no problem with that.
If it costs extra.
No, he didn't say that yesterday.
Right. What did he say yesterday?
He called the guy who promotes, books us, and he said I have to have a seat with extra leg room. He didn't say anything about him paying.
The guy goes, yeah, but it comes out of your cut.
Okay, that's fine with me.
I never said no.
He doesn't even want to. He doesn't want to go anyway.
Well,
what do you mean I don't?
He doesn't want to go.
That's what I think Ronnie's really upset about, Scott.
What's going on?
I think Ronnie's upset. We're doing this weekend at the end of this month in Chicago and Arizona, and JD's filling in for Scott.
And you guys
actually... But why isn't he going? That's what I want to know.
Couldn't
why?
Go. I had a previous...
Yeah, why can't you go?
I had a previous commitment.
What commitment? I want to know the address of this place you're going.
I'm going to San Francisco. I don't have it in my
we're
head.
not talking about San Francisco.
I'm going
now.
to Toronto.
I know it's too much travel for you, but listen, dude. You know what I'm doing that weekend? I'm doing Chicago. I'm doing Arizona. I'm coming back that night, unpacking, repacking, and I'm going to Tampa with Howard in the morning.
Wah.
So why can't you go? You go? Why can't you go?
Because I have a previous commitment.
I want to know what it is.
On that
Scott,
Saturday.
Where are you going?
Why did you let him book these dates? If
I told him originally when he booked that weekend, I might have a problem with that weekend.
I think the fact that he saw Ronnie.
Originally, here's the problem why they don't trust Scott. Originally, Scott said there was a wedding, but now we hear there's no wedding.
I didn't say that.
So he makes up shit.
You did tell us there was a wedding.
There is a wedding.
But you're not going to
That's what Shuley said.
What did Shuli say?
There was no wedding.
Who said that?
Shuli.
I don't.
Is there a
Shuli,
wedding?
I have a wedding. I don't know what the fuck.
I've heard
He is
different
so
things.
guilty. Look at that face.
I'm not guilty. I said to him, no, he said the show's sold out. We're going to do really well. I said, well, maybe the wedding will be canceled. I was joking.
I don't
with
think you were.
him.
He said when
I was joking with him about, I don't have a wedding.
In all seriousness, we had 2 dates at the end of this month. The one in Arizona, the venue we were originally booked at, had some issues, and we were possibly going to cancel.
Yeah,
the
3
Arizona
people
show.
got killed there.
So we're
now
possibly,
you know the real reason I'm not going.
So we were possibly going to cancel it. So it ended up being there was a possibility that there was 1 show instead of 2. Well, all of a sudden, Scott goes, "Oh, well, I might be able to get back in time to keep my previous engagement and still just go do that 1 show." I think Ronnie makes a very good point that he doesn't want to travel. He doesn't want to.
I don't pick and choose. It's the only one that I can't do. Everything else is fine. So I don't know how I pick and choose.
You didn't want to go to Canada either because it was 1 show.
I'm going to Canada.
Yeah, but you didn't want to.
I got a passport. I'm going to Canada. So what's the fucking problem?
Because it's a problem. You're acting like it's not now. They have to beg you to do these shows.
Nobody begged me to do anything.
Oh, okay.
Like I come to these guys, I go, "Hey, we got this date. Are you guys good with this date for a show? In 3-4 months from now?" Ronnie, yes, no problem. Scott, okay. Then the next day, Scott, I have a question about this. I have a question about that. And then everything starts leading up to the show, and he'll tell me, "Just email me the hotel itinerary."
Sometimes I'm anal.
He's got to
you
know
never get
everything.
information. The fucking guy bitches and moans. He goes, "Oh, the guy stuck me in the middle seat, coming back, and I had to sit." See, this is why I want to make sure that I'm comfortable. If I'm flying 6 hours, I want to be a little comfortable, not like you who are stuck complaining about a middle seat. Okay,
Scott, all you do is
he
complain.
still did it.
All you do is complain.
I'm doing all the shows except for that next weekend.
The
I'm
cell
doing everything
phone-
else.
Why aren't you doing this weekend? why aren't you doing it?
Just be honest. Just,
Tell the truth. Do you really have a wedding?
Yes.
Where?
I don't know. It's
What's the name of the place?
Down at home. I don't have the
It's
information.
down at home.
I said it's written down at
You
home.
don't know. Come on now.
I don't have the information with me.
Whose
Okay?
wedding is it?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Whose wedding
It's
is
a
it?
cousin, a family cousin. So
That's all right,
Family
Scott.
cousin?
Scott, we got Debbie the pet lady now. We don't need you.
Cousins.
We got Debbie now. We have Debbie now.
You know he's lying.
I meant
He's
to say
lying.
it's a family
You
function.
don't say
It's a
family cousin.
It's a cousin.
My cousin.
Who?
A
What's the
family
name of the
uncle.
cousin?
Uncle Fester's cousin?
What's your cousin's name?
I have it written down at home.
You have the name
You don't know
written
your
down.
Why
cousin's
am I
name.
being grilled here?
You don't know your cousin's name.
I have to. I have a lot of cousins.
Whose side of the family?
It's on my my father's side of the family, which is very numerous. Okay,
He's very humorous.
numerous. There's a lot of people in the family.
You say this is smelling like bullshit. It's smelling like bullshit, right?
Gotta do this on stage.
Yeah. Why didn't you guys talk to him on stage?
Oh my God. Family cousin.
Are you going to call in like I did?
I'm gonna be busy.
What do you mean?
Are you really going to? I
I'm-
want you to swear on your son's
I'm not
life
doing
you're
that
going.
again.
Are you going? Swear on your son's life you're going to a wedding.
I'm not doing that again. No.
Swear
I'm
on
not-
your son's life
I'm
you're
not
going to a
swearing
wedding.
at anybody or anything. Okay. So.
All right, so you're lying. We know you're lying.
I'm not lying.
Because when you're telling the truth, you right away swear on your son's life.
I don't. I
You
wouldn't
did
do
the
it
last time.
No, I did it on the wrap-up show, but I wouldn't do it here, and I'm not going to do it
Okay.
again. So I'm not doing that.
You know he's gonna call us from like
Why?
some.
Your son will be fine if you're not lying.
I'm gonna. All right. You want me to call in? I'll call in.
Scott will call in from a bar down the street. Yeah, about the wedding. It's pretty crazy.
No, I'm gonna set my DJ equipment
I would
up at
almost
home.
bet
If I'm not-
you.
He's going to call in from his backyard.
I bet you he's not going to a wedding.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Well, why don't we put a
Guys,
camera on him on
I
Sunday?
can't go.
Oh, can Howard TV come with?
Yeah,
with
Howard
the
King,
wedding?
No, I don't
they're
think
going to
the
cover
people like,
the
they
cousin's
just wanna-
wedding.
they just wanna go-
on your father's side.
No,
from
that's not gonna happen.
John Lieberman's standing right behind me. Say it loud, John.
I'll cover the wedding. I'll be there. I'll just stand outside, watch all the guests come in.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you, John.
Thanks, John.
Thank you, John.
Howard TV said they'd shoot the wedding for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no wedding.
Okay.
Tell the cousin. Free video.
It's a cousin, a family cousin.
I believe his name is Anchovy.
Anchovy. Cousin Chovy.
Family.
They're very close. I have their name written down at home.
Massachusetts Chovies.
The name is written down.
Salty balls.
R.T. Choke.
Cousin Choke.
All right, you don't need me anymore.
Cousin R.T. Choke. He's lying.
Bob D. Wire.
You're lying,
But
dude.
in all seriousness, like Scott, in all seriousness, it could come
Scott,
down.
can we have you take a lie detector test?
Yeah. Fine.
All right.
Lie
Listen.
detector. He won't even swear.
Listen.
What?
It could come down. Let's say hypothetically that a weekend we book, they really want you to do it.
Dude,
And
when you're in a business with people, when you throw in with people, and this is a business you advocated and wanted,
yes,
you can't pick and choose your days.
I'm not picking and choosing.
You are.
This is the only.
You didn't want to
one...
go to Canada. You didn't want to go to this one. Well, now you're going because they pressured you.
I didn't say I didn't want to go to Canada.
Oh, yes, you did. I'm not going to Canada. I'm not going to Canada.
No, he said like that.
Come on now.
That was busted balls.
All right.
I'm going to Canada.
Yeah, but now you're going to Canada.
No, I was going all along.
No,
I never
you
said I
weren't.
wasn't going to
These
Canada.
guys are selling shows based on you and Ronnie.
It's a
package deal.
I know. I realize that.
Why do you guys continue to book shows with them? Get JD.
We got JD. Now, JD's another guy. He does
He's
great.
another
The
complainer.
turnout, not necessarily a complainer, but I just don't get why he wouldn't want to do
All right,
this.
so he doesn't want to. At least he's up front.
We got Debbie the pet lady now. She's we're booking a show on Long Island. We're putting her on.
Are you?
Yeah.
We're going to have her strapped in a dolly like Hannibal Lecter.
Mike, go ahead. You're on the air with the boys here.
Hey, good morning, Howard. Hey, we saw the block party in Hartford, and it was great. Shuli was great and everything, but, I mean, Scott shouldn't even
I didn't do anything. He sat there on his ass.
Wait a second. I can't hear what the guy's saying. What did you say, Mike?
I said Scott shouldn't be getting paid $80 total to be there. Never mind asking for an $80 upgrade on his airplane.
I know he does nothing.
He does nothing. He runs around like a gorilla, and that's it for 2 seconds.
Yeah, why do you guys even need him?
This was all his idea.
So fire me. Go ahead, do it.
You know,
fire me.
Go ahead, do it.
This was all his idea.
Fire me. It wasn't all my
Fire me,
idea.
yeah.
Go ahead.
What?
No, it wasn't.
Now it wasn't your idea.
Listen.
Come on now. What is going on here today?
Howard, you said something when you first saw the footage of the block party. Is you said you were fascinated by him doing nothing during the show.
It's unbelievable.
I feel the same way. Like
That's why we can't fire him.
I catch myself staring at him going, when's he going to do something?
I know, it's so awkward.
The only good part is that he does give a lot of material for the show, because it seems like every week there's good Scott stories about the block party.
Right. Oh, it's so
Gotta
funny.
That'll never end.
If you ever watch the specials on Howard TV with the block party, and you just,
Yes, they're
like
amazing.
they should just have a camera on Scott the whole time, because it is fascinating. And then you watch Scott, and he's just kind of up there, and he wants to be fun, and he's not, and he puts a smile on. Like, remember when Richard Nixon, they used to force him to smile?
Right.
And and then he does hands up, or he runs through the crowd, and he wants to be, I don't know what he wants to be, like the host of, he wants to say something witty, he has nothing to say.
Well, my favorite is the banter between these two right at the beginning of the show.
Yeah,
'Cause we don't plan anything. I don't set up anything. And these two go out, and Ronnie's like, "What's your problem?" He's like, "What's going on with you?" And the audience is just looking like a tennis. They're like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
Do you think there's a wedding, Robin?
No.
Right. I don't either. I think you're lying.
I'll
You
go
oughta
home
come
and
clean.
check my calendar again.
Why don't you come clean?
Maybe I got the wrong
Come
week.
clean and tell the truth. Tell the truth and come clean. You're not going to a wedding, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Lied to our
He doesn't want to go.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that I don't want to go.
It was too much travel for one weekend.
Well,
It's a lot of it is a lot of travel, but hey.
But it's not so much the travel, Ronnie, as it is the fear that he would only make the minimum.
Right.
I
Why do
guarantee
you do business
No,
with
the
him?
money has nothing to do
You
with it.
booked this because
the money,
The money has everything to do with it.
the money has nothing to do with it. Nothing. I swear that I'll swear on
Dude,
my
this
life.
is all your idea,
The
this
money-
whole block party.
The money has nothing to do with it. Nothing. Absolutely.
So you
nothing.
guys-
I don't want to get into it. Okay.
Okay, so you guys booked this thing.
It's a personal issue that I
This
can't get
fucking
into
guy
now.
is part of your business. He picks and chooses. He's a
I'm not
prima
gonna
donna.
pick and
He
choose, I
you
told
did.
you.
You're not going to a wedding. You lied to them. You lied to these fucking guys.
That I apologize for. So
I'm not
no,
Sorry, suckers.
This is so ridiculous.
I have some personal issues that I have to deal with.
Family cousin.
It's a family cousin.
So
you have
His name's
nothing.
Otto
There's nothing
Wa.
you could deal with except on that day.
okay,
But it's bullshit. Bullshit.
it's not bullshit.
I'm
Please.
wanted in Arizona.
All right, how'd you find out? No, really.
Wow.
I
So
just
there you go. He's lying to
He
you.
stole the horse in Arizona.
So he lied to
never
you.
go
I know. I kind of figured
Everyone
that.
knew you. You're a bad liar.
I know I'm terrible.
I knew the second he said wedding that day in the studio.
Right.
He lied to you too, by the way.
Right.
I'm
The
terrible.
second he said wedding,
Oh,
it
yeah, I have a
almost,
funeral. I mean, wedding.
yeah, it almost came out like wake. Like I'm going to a wedding.
Where am I going?
He lies and
The
like
groom and the bride are dead.
the worst liar.
I'm sweating.
Such a bad liar. I knew walking out of the studio.
No, it's a family matter. I can't talk about it.
Oh, dear.
What could possibly be going on?
Nothing.
There's
There's nothing going on.
Nothing.
I'll tell you exactly what it is.
I'm having a tag sale that weekend.
No, I'll tell you what it is. This guy, he made a deal with these dudes to, make these block parties so he could get extra money. Okay, fine. So Shuli goes out and books them. All of a sudden, they book one in Arizona. It's a huge fucking trip. It's 5.5 hours at least, plus
we're gonna have
airport
some
time.
weekends like
Yeah,
this.
it's going to take up.
Well, no,
business.
we're going to Chicago first.
Right.
And then from Chicago Saturday
Okay.
morning, we're going to Arizona.
So it's huge amounts of travel. And Scott's like, you know what? If I do it, I get paid less because the travel expenses eat up some of the money. Of course it is.
No, really.
You're out of your mind.
That had no.
You formed a business.
Stuttering Scott.
All right. You know what? I got other things.
That had nothing to do with it. I'm going to San Francisco. That's a long flight. That's fine. But I'm telling you, I have personal issues I got to deal with.
Well, all right. So do we all.
Yeah, all right. So this particular one weekend, I can't do it. That's all.
The family commitment.
All. So,
okay.
That's it.
All right.
Can you imagine, Scott has personal issues? Of course he does. Look at his life.
This one weekend.
Yeah.
It's only can be handled on that day. I have personal issues.
Like, what if this weekend...
You know what the personal issue is? I don't want to go.
Personally. What if it was the weekend that Ronnie had to be with you at AGT, and then
you're fucked.
And then I have to cancel the shows.
Yeah, and then it's
everybody who bought tickets, because both shows are sold out in Chicago and Arizona.
Wow.
Right.
Without Scott.
Right. Who's going, JD?
JD.
Yeah,
right.
JD's going.
Well.
But then it affects everybody's money. It's not just Scott not making money that weekend. Then it's a possibility that all of us lose money that weekend.
It's also your credibility. You can't go around canceling shows.
Right.
Those shows have been canceled. Everything.
Well, they took care of it. They're keeping your business running.
Somebody's covering it.
Ronnie had a commitment.
That's what Jackie.
And I made sure it was covered. I made sure JD. I talked to JD.
Ronnie had a commitment with you, and he couldn't do the show.
That's what Jackie used to do with the show.
Okay, I'm not going to win in the room here.
Jackie used to leave for months, and then he'll come back and he'll go, okay, I'm back now. You kept the show running.
I'm not going to be able to win in this room, so there's no further...
You're not a winner, that's for sure.
You can't win when you lie.
I have a personal issue, and then I'm going to leave it at that.
I've got a personal
this
issue.
is the only shows
Can
that
only
I can't
be
make.
handled that day.
How about when he went and played bowling in the tournament a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
It was before the same week of the Connecticut shows we did, and the possibility that he made it to the finals was and the finals were on Friday.
On, really?
So Lieberman asked him, he says...
You took me seriously on that?
He says, what would you do if you make it to the finals? He goes, well, I would have to miss the block party and go to the finals of the bowling. And of course, when you call him out on it, it's a joke.
Of course it's a joke, because there was no chance that I would make the finals.
Scott, if you made it to the finals, you're telling me you would leave the finals of the bowling championship, the Open, and come and do the block party? You know you wouldn't, so just be honest in here for once.
You might not even be honest about this personal issue. It's probably like an ongoing thing that goes on with him. But all of a sudden, now that you guys have a trip and it's long and this and that, so now
really
he has to handle it that day.
That had nothing to do with it.
I guarantee it has everything to do with it.
It's not,
I know you like a book.
No, it didn't have anything to do with it.
I know you.
No.
Being on the road is not an easy thing. We only do this once a month, one weekend a month. I mean, this is normally 3 weeks or 4
Well, you're
weeks.
telling me with this AGT, I'm on the road all the time. It ain't easy.
And it also isn't easy for people in your life that are in your life, you know.
But you do it. I made a commitment.
Since, the travel is so tough on AGT, why don't you just say I can't make it
That's what I'm going to do.
Send Ronnie or JD.
Try the personal thing.
I'll just call him and tell him I can't go to Tampa.
And they'll figure it out.
Tell them it's a
personal family.
A family cousin.
That
family
day.
cousin.
That day. That one.
And it just came up. I have personal issues.
Yes. Family bliss.
Yeah. My family cousin needs my help. It's Cesar Chavez Day. I'm celebrating with the whole mishpacha.
It's Flag Day in Canada.
Hey.
No, can't do. It's Sukkot.
I'm meeting with my accountant, Hugh Asshole.
Wow. You guys really went into business with somebody.
Surely you and Ronnie keep things going, and when I'm ready, I'll come back.
Jump back in.
I'll hook back up later on.
No problem.
Think of me like Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys. You speak Spanish, Shirley? No problema. Here's another Spanish word. Adios, motherfucker.
This is what, as much as it angers me, it's so fascinating. I'm just like, I can't believe I'm a part of this.
Yeah.
Like,
You're part of the insanity.
Unbelievable.
And this was all his idea. That's the best
It wasn't
part.
all my idea.
Yeah, it was.
The block party was not my idea.
Not the block party.
No, the block party was my idea to shut you up from crying about not having fucking money and all the other shit.
You know,
And we
I don't
said,
have
boom,
any
we'll
money. What can I do to make extra money? Well, you could join up with a black party. Okay.
And why isn't my name on the block party? Why isn't it Scott Salem's block party?
She is not supposed to emasculate anybody anymore.
She can't help it.
Yeah, all bets are off.
What's that?
You have no cock
What's
anyway.
that, Robin? Robin, what happened to that?
She realized you didn't have a dick, so she could emasculate you. Your balls
What
are
did
gone.
she say?
No harm, no foul.
I remember.
I'm sorry, Scott.
I remember her saying something about that.
Oh, my goodness.
What's the matter, Robin? You don't know it's Cesar Chavez Day?
It was quite an emasculating laugh.
Oh man,
She's
I'm
crying.
busy.
That's
I
good.
can't go to Arizona with you. I've got to get the holes in my bowling ball redrilled.
I've got to fill them in, then redraw the holes, and then have them drilled out again.
he's unbelievable. He's unbelievable.
What can I tell you? You can't go into business with guys and then.
This
That's
was
one thing.
again, this is the only one.
Yeah, you know it's nothing.
It's
You
gonna
have
come
nothing
again.
to
You know
do.
there's gonna be another weekend
He has
where
nothing to do that
a
day.
family cousin wedding is gonna come up.
I'll guarantee you he has nothing.
The
to
wedding
do.
was moved to
to Neptune.
To Home Depot.
September.
I guarantee you he has nothing going on that day. Guarantee it.
You call that house, he'll be right there. Any time of the day, guaranteed.
Right. He has
Anytime.
nothing. He's not coming clean with you. If he was honest, it'd be one thing.
I agree.
I just
No,
Came
you're not
clean.
being. No, you didn't. You have
did.
nothing. There's no personal business.
Scott, if you see a black sedan outside your house that's on Saturday with a camera shooting out of it, just know we sent it. When you walk in and out of the house, the guy will be taking pictures.
The banter.
I'll call the police.
Is this what they do on stage?
Yeah, this is when the shots start coming real early. I ask myself that question every month. I do.
All right.
But they're loving it.
See what you're missing?
See what you're missing? Hey.
That's why
So
I'm
they get on
missing it.
stage together and they argue with one
The best is before the show even starts, him running around with that phone for sound check, and he's asking like real sound guys. He goes, so what are we running off of tonight? And the guy's like, well, we have a giant mixing board. He goes, what are you running off of? I have Verizon. You know, he pulls out a fucking phone, and the guy looks at him,
It's his equipment.
and these guys, they all look at us the same way, like this is a fucking show.
I'm running Verizon.
Does Sprint work here?
These venues are like, we just had a band in here last night.
Can you hear me now?
So what does Scott do? He takes his cell phone out and he hooks it into their giant board.
Yeah, he hooks it into the board with. He has a little plastic shopping bag with all his extra pieces and cords in case he needs them. My DJ's walking in with like a Dwayne Reed shopping bag.
Yeah. Where's my shopping bag? Anyone seen it?
All right, I'll bring a laptop from now on. I mean, really.
And I try and always sit him on stage so
Right.
people can't not like lose.
And what does he do?
focus
He
on-
holds his phone the whole time, hooked
Yeah,
to a wire.
in Connecticut, he wanted a table. I go, no, just leave it on your lap. Like, so it's on his.
How many sounds do you have on there?
I don't know.
Probably 6.
Yeah, this guy's right.
But yeah, like he doesn't put any energy
I
into like
got
even,
at least four more than 6.
He doesn't even put energy into getting like new sounds.
I
on
asked
there.
him one day, I go, maybe we can put some, because JD was there today. I go, maybe we can put some JD
I did
stuff
put
in
JD
there.
sounds in.
He's
I
like,
I got music
Yeah,
for
I
JD.
did, I did put JD.
I did spend 5 minutes working. Stop
Yeah.
it. Stop it already.
You know he's so lazy. Like before a gig, he doesn't put new sound effects in.
No, he plays the same music.
What is it? What's his music?
Who remembers? And it's like you know, like sometimes we do this little dance contest thing, and it's like the girls look at me like, "What is he playing?" Like, I can't dance.
It's like
to
not
this.
even good music.
I load in, every time we go, I load in the fresh music, like, the top 5 or top 10.
Fresh.
The freshest tracks.
Yeah. the hottest material.
Yeah, that's right.
Just pulled this off a billboard.
Is this it?
Yeah, it's the big dance contest song.
This is his song?
Yeah, it's not far off. It's all like instrumental stuff.
Right.
There's no words to
Does he ever
it.
have any sound effects like, Baba Booey or?
He has some
Yeah,
Ronnie
he's got
sound effects.
a lot of my stuff.
Right. And he hits it, like Fred does during the show?
Yeah,
But no,
exactly.
he'll do it like when JD's trying to. introduce somebody or do one of his bits.
So he hooks up the phone for the whole. Like that takes a long time, and then he gets that all together, and then it's just so during JD he can hit like an effect.
Basically when the comics are up there, when we're up there, he's not on the stage.
Right.
And he's gone. So it's just for the times in between.
So your thing is your phone and with the sound effects.
Yeah, and the music, whatever music we need.
Right.
And the dancing.
And the dancing.
And the banter.
The banter, the witty banter that we do.
Because you guys couldn't get music on your own.
Howard, I can bring an iPod. I can bring a CD. He brings me up to Hava Nagila. I'm like, could you put on something with a guitar, maybe?
Yeah, because you're a Jew.
Get it?
Yeah. Because you're from Israel.
Yeah.
Get it?
Every single person that leaves that show goes, it's a great show. And they go, what does he do? What does he do?
So it's fun just to watch him. He's like Uncle Fester.
It is. I'm not gonna lie. Like, look, I bitch about him, but at the end of the day, I think I have fun with these guys on the road, and it is fascinating to me to watch a guy not
Scott,
do a lot.
Why did you come up with 10 lines that you could say into the microphone so you're not so you'd have some funny?
I don't
shtick?
really. I come out and I dance my stupid dance.
Right.
And high five people.
Less is more.
Mike
and then
Sutton.
I introduce him, and he's the host. So he's the one.
Yeah, but when you grab the mic, I'm sure they would not object to you getting up there and going, the other day I was walking around the mall.
I tried to be a comedian, and that didn't work out too well, right?
You're telling this to the same guy who told Evan to slow down when there was a technical problem.
Right.
Easy. Hey, easy. You're going to hurt yourself.
Easy, buddy. Easy, Ronnie.
So fast,
no,
yeah, don't work so fast.
The idea, I'm not a comedian. The show has...
You're not a comedian? Don't hurt yourself, Evan.
No, the show has a lot of comedians.
This isn't 9/11.
The show has a lot of comedians, and I wish Julie was one of them. But so those
you don't
guys,
want to get in the way of it.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to.
No, you're not in the way at all.
I don't want to ruin the show.
No,
so I'd let those guys do the comedy, and I'm just there to,
I'm Scott, the engineer. I'd like to say hello to everyone. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Okay, that's it. Not me. I have a wedding to go to.
Julie, look behind you.
It is this guy running through the crowd, high-fiving.
All right, I'm done.
He almost walked into a pole.
Some guy high-fived him at one show, knocked his hat right off his head, hit him right in the head.
Hey, that's my wardrobe.
And then I just gave Doug some footage from Portland and Seattle when we went out, when Ronnie fell asleep in the van 4 times, and I woke him up with, I downloaded an air horn app on my phone.
Oh, my God. Ronnie can sleep, man. He sits in the plane with me.
He's out as soon as the
second he
plane
sits
moves?
down, he's a...
I don't snore, though.
No, he doesn't.
But every time I pranked him, he woke up, cursed us out, and went right back to sleep, like within a second.
Yeah, you picture that. Picture you're fast asleep in a car. We're driving 3.5
That's
hours.
ridiculous.
So I close my eyes.
Bullshit. That's bullshit.
And we're driving. All of a sudden, they start screaming, and this air horn goes off, and they jam on the brakes in the middle of the highway.
Fucking cocksuckers.
That's not cool, though. The guy's sleeping.
You ever see the pranks?
You can drop dead from a heart attack.
That's not funny. Wait a second.
Wait till you see
Thank you. Good. That reminds me, this is a true story. We get off the plane today, me and Artie, and we're walking through the airport, and a guy comes up to us, and he goes, "Hey, guy, how you doing?" He recognized us. He goes, "Can I get a picture?" And we go, "Fine. Take a picture." The guy turns to me, hands me the camera, and goes, "Do you mind?" Oh, fuck him. What do I look like, a photographer?
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
What do I look like?
A little too much alcohol in that show. That's why I'm not a comedian.
Do you hear the audience? You're losing them. Like, you got to get to a joke.
That place was rough.
No, but
You gotta be the camera.
Surely explain to me. You got to get to the joke like right away.
You can't pause, dude. It's called combat comedy.
Well, that's why I'm not a comedian.
You cannot pause for a second.
I tried it once and I was like done. Okay, I'm not a comedian. It was rough. Shit. I get no fucking respect. We have a band on the show called The Losers. And the reason it's called The Losers is because it was named after me. I'm the head loser. Now, the total disrespect is I got kicked out of the fucking band. Come on. I mean, come on. I'm the head loser and I get kicked out. What kind of bullshit is that?
The best part is when he goes, I get no respect. That's a good line.
It is. Too bad it wasn't his.
Somebody used that before?
I love the heavy breathing.
Yeah. It's like spitting into
I was
the
a little
microphone.
overweight at that point.
Come on. It was like, come on.
Does anybody have a defibrillator?
Boo.
Go Cavaliers! Yeah, Cleveland, let's go! You know, let's hear some of your shit.
I never claimed to be a mechanic. I never claimed to be a comic,
I'm
man.
trying to listen to Scott.
That's the petcock. The sad sack of the show, the fucking loser, but I just want to say something, you know? My wife doesn't have an emotional friend. That's for sure.
She should get one.
I don't have monkey teeth and sewer breath. Both. How you doing? Hi, both. Unlike the man that brought me here tonight, Bob Levy, I live upstairs in my house, and I don't. And the only thing I put.
Boy, you're lighting this audience up.
Oh, boy.
Holy mackerel!
Hey, Howard, I think I changed my mind. I think Scott absolutely needs to do a set at every block party from now on.
Of course, but you know what? That's better than what he does. He just gets up there and plays sound effects.
I picture like
I definitely think he would be worth at least $80.
Right.
I picture if we let Scott do a set, I picture like going to the bathroom and coming back and like Blues Brothers, which is people just throwing stuff.
But you know what? Like one or two of those lines might have been good enough to keep in, and then you develop something. I mean, you go in there anyway, write a few lines. Tell a few stories.
Goof on us, you know, whatever.
Why would I want to goof on you guys?
Well, I'm just saying.
I love you guys.
The best part of the whole thing is when he comes out dancing.
Yeah.
Shuli sits there in a chair in the corner, and he's crying, laughing so
It's
hard.
fucking brutal.
That's my comedy.
Every time, I'm just like, there's a grown man running through this audience.
Right. Like
dancing to "Let's Get This Party Started." There's no party that starts when he shows up.
No dignity.
Nothing.
All right, guys. Well, thank you. It's
Well, thank you
fascinating.
for this bashing.
Well, thank you for
Thanks.
coming clean and stop your lying about
okay.
this stupid fucking wedding we all know you don't have to go to.
All right.
I mean, that's the revelation that you're a liar.
I'm going to a family cousin.
On my father's side.
What's the name?
Smith.
Smith. Lloyd Webber.
Andrew Lloyd Webber. His daughter Imogen is getting married, as a matter of fact. Yes, we're related to the Lloyd Webbers.
It's so funny because Ryan and I went right to each other after that show, and he goes, and we're like, "There's no fucking way." We said right to each other. We're like,
Well, now you know the truth. Lest anyone thinks Scott's ever telling the truth. Ronnie told me there was no. Everyone knew there was no wedding.
Yeah, he didn't exactly sell it too well. So.
Howard TV has a picture of Ronnie when he wakes up after you guys blow the air horn on his head.
No, this is when we slammed on the brakes.
Let me see. Oh, wow.
And screamed. Now, just from that still shot, the best part, Howard.
What a party.
Howard, the best part,
God, yeah.
Scott's sitting next to Ronnie. He's awake, right? And I'm telling John Cole, the driver, in the mirror, I'm going to him, on the count of 3, slam on the brakes, and we all scream. Now, Scott's watching me.
Right.
And yet, when we do this, his scream is
surprised.
real
Right.
because
wasn't
he still could. He's
I
still
knew
in
it
the.
was-
So we
I
if
knew it
Ronnie
was.
wakes up. Oh my God!
Oh, dear.
It's the funniest thing. Wait till you see this.
You can never duplicate that picture.
No. You were scared.
I
don't blame
was,
you,
man.
yeah.
I was out cold.
Oh, dude.
I thought we were going off the road or something, the way they were screaming.
It was a wide open highway. There wasn't a car near us.
All right, guys. It's enough.
You guys have a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
I heard Jason,
It's a blast.
Jason was complaining that he's not part of the block party. That he
Jason?
Jason claims he asks Shirley every week if he can be part of it, and they tell him no.
Who's that? I never even knew he asked.
No,
No.
Jason really doesn't approach.
No, he's
no.
all upset about. But who wants to see Jason at a block party?
Well, it's a tough
Who
enough
wants to
sell.
see Scott?
Yeah, it's a tough enough sell.
No, I mean I'd rather see Scott than I mean Scott at least is funny to like. You want to go to the block party?
Yeah, I
First of all, can I just say something? You got to lose some weight.
I know.
Seriously, you know what? You're really good. I mean, you're a good employee. You're a good worker, and you're going to be going places in this organization. But you look like a fucking mess.
You're
50 pounds away from running a major corporation.
Oh well, then in that case,
you're too big. You got to lose weight. Stop it already.
Okay.
With the fucking fast food.
Yeah.
Dude, what are you doing? Killing yourself?
Jason, I got to tell you something, Jason.
Yeah.
We were at dinner one night at the hotel in Austin. Howard was talking you up like unbelievable.
But you don't have to tell him that. That was private.
I shouldn't tell him that.
Well,
I'm
you don't
sorry.
want him to know that
I don't
you
like
think
any of my
that
guys.
well of him.
I don't like any of my guys to know what I think of them.
Oh, okay.
Good or bad. No, yeah. Well, that is true. Yeah, you can say that. I mean,
thank you, and you're right.
You're 50 pounds away from a heart attack.
I'm not taking my health seriously.
Yeah, well, do it. Just cut the bullshit.
Got to get off that weed.
Yeah, that's another thing. Weed once a week.
Yeah, Jason.
Stop the
Only on the weekend.
One thing at a time. Let me lose weight.
Well, surely you can smoke as much weed as you want. You're not fat.
Thank you, Howard.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will stick with that plan.
Yeah, but Jason's smoking weed. He's sitting there playing fucking video games. Too old for that shit. Get out and walk around.
You're right. I love to argue with you.
Well, this is only what the guys outside are telling me. You know, Jason does the Fat Guy show, where he gets on and he sort of brags about being fat. And I've heard that several of his friends have approached him and said, you know what? It's not that funny. You're gonna, if you don't get thin, you're gonna die.
I got plans for Jason. Seriously, and he's gonna fucking kill himself.
He won't be able to. He won't live to see them.
Right. Pull your shit together. You're too bright for this. You got a high IQ. I can understand if Sal turned fat. He didn't know better.
Sal slimmed down.
That's right.
I don't take my health seriously. You're
and now
absolutely
you want
correct.
to go do the block party?
No, I mean, yes and no. I know Shuli talks to me a lot, especially when he has an argument with Scott about this. So I'm always saying, dude, get rid of Scott, put me on, no problems. I'm down for it. I know
people don't want to see you.
I get that. I didn't know people want to see Scott. Maybe I'm misjudging
But people
the
want to
audience.
see Scott because it's ridiculous.
I just know how much Scott gets paid, and I would do that.
I appreciate the
Can I
confidence.
say it?
No, that's between all of
how
us.
do you know what he gets paid?
Because Shuli confides in me.
But
I
Shuli-
hear all these.
Shuli, what the fuck is up with that?
No. Shuli's my friend.
That should be between all of us. And you shouldn't go around. You shouldn't go around telling everybody what we get paid.
I'm sorry. Maybe I lied.
We never know what we get paid.
Yeah, right. Maybe you don't tell people you have a wedding.
Now you see this fucking
Don't tell
attitude?
everybody what
He
I'm
gets
getting
he
down.
gets in my fucking
why
face.
does he
You
have to
get
know
in my fucking face, motherfucker.
No,
First
you
of all,
fucking asshole.
when he
Why does he have
hold
to
on.
know what the fuck
Why
is
don't you
going
be
on?
honest? Tell
Holy
everybody why
shit.
you can't do Chicago and Tempe. Be honest. Be honest.
I told you I have personal issues. That's being honest.
Okay, so your personal issues could eventually end up costing all
They're
of us
not
fucking
gonna-
money. Do you understand
they're not
that?
gonna cost us anything.
It almost did in
Go
Connecticut.
fuck yourself.
It almost did. No, go fuck yourself,
So
dude.
if you don't like
You're
it,
not hurting
fire
me at all.
If you don't like it, fire me.
I don't have to fire you.
Tell me-
You're already quitting. You're
I'm not
already
quitting. I
lying.
didn't quit.
You lied to all of our faces.
You got to tell everyone
soon
what
as-
our business is.
Welcome to the block party.
Hey, listen, I tell people our business when I'm getting fucking shaken down for more money,
not-
motherfucker.
And he's got to go hire people and tell them how much money there is in it.
The fucking weekend, Ronnie couldn't do Connecticut. This cocksucker tells me, I'm probably not going to be able to do it. I said, Scott, let me know. I'm going to have to cancel this if you can't because we already don't have Ronnie. And then the next day, well, if there was just more money.
Right.
That's a fucking shakedown, Howard.
Right. It is.
He knew he had me
That
over
is,
the
Scott.
fucking coals. He knew we needed to do that weekend.
Scott.
And and am I lying about that?
I didn't shake you down.
Oh,
Did you say that, Scott?
That wasn't in general. It wasn't for that weekend.
Whether you
In
meant
general-
it to be a shakedown or not, isn't that how you approach
No,
me?
that's how you took it. That wasn't my approach.
That is it. Yeah. That is an approach.
Here's
That
how,
is a kind
Howard,
of a
here's how
shakedown.
it works.
Scott.
No, there's no shakedown.
It's a shakedown.
We
a
all
little
get
bit.
the same money.
You're out of line. You're out of line.
No,
And that's the other thing. We all get the same money.
Scott.
I think.
You're out of line a little bit.
I get a lot more.
Yeah, I'm sure. So,
And you know what? If I made
It
more,
wasn't- it
if I made more, I deserve to, because I'm the fucking headliner of this tour,
and
not
you're
you.
doing all of the work.
I do fucking an hour on stage,
Okay.
Scott.
All
You
right.
do fucking total. You do what? 10 minutes? Maybe?
And 9 of them are him sitting there.
Eating.
And 8 of them are through his phone.
Eat and greets.
Eat
That's
and
what I
greet.
do.
Right.
Eat and greets.
No, look. It's true. Surely
We're all
normally.
part of the show. We all do our part to promote the show, to be on the show.
Jason,
I don't want to hear you
and to lie
you do a
about not being able to do
you
the
do
show.
a fucking hour.
Don't
I don't
leave,
want to hear you
Jason.
do more or
You
less.
might get hired.
I mean, really. I mean, you
Scott, you know what? Next show, you go up and do 60 fucking minutes and tell me how easy it is.
That's your fucking job.
That's right. That's right. And don't fucking forget it.
And
your job is to sit there with a phone on your fucking lap, play 6 fucking sound bites.
That's right.
And
we all
songs.
have a job.
And take a shitload of money for it.
A shitload. Okay. So we all
go find that money anywhere else from anyone. Go find it.
We all have a specific job to do on the show. That's what makes the show. If you bitch about doing an hour,
fucking has
don't
it.
do a fucking hour.
Well,
do
this
10
reminds me of
minutes.
Jackie.
He tells me, he goes, don't do an hour.
Do
don't
10
do it.
minutes.
I'm
then.
doing it for the people who spent money to come see us, you fucking idiot.
What do you think I'm doing it for?
Don't do an hour. Why don't you want him to do an hour?
What an idiot.
He's bitching about doing an hour.
He knows he has to. People are there for the night.
They got to get something.
He can't sit there and play iPod.
Easy, Shuli.
Easy. Calm down.
Shuli, it's like Evan. I tell him, don't work so hard.
Don't give him the punchline.
No,
Just give him the setups.
when I talked about money, it was money for all of us, not just for me.
Oh, so now you're worried about how much I'm making at the end of the weekend?
We want to make more money, obviously. You don't want to make more money?
Scott, again, you're sitting here talking to us like we're fucking idiots. You want to make more money, that's fine. I told you that weekend. This is the weekend, that Connecticut weekend, we had no overhead. We had no flights.
Business.
We had no rental cars. This was the weekend to make more money. That's why I told you. The weekend that you were ready to back out of was the weekend that we were going to make good money. And since then, we've been making very good money at these shows. And we will continue to. That's up to you, though. If you want to fuck yourself out of it, that's your call. I'm not going to fire you. I'm not. I had a chance to early on. Ask Ronnie.
So when you told Jason how much money Scott was making, he wanted
I was
in.
pissed. I was pissed. I came to Jason after that shakedown.
Right.
And I said, and I thought maybe it was me. So I go to Jason and I said, let me talk to you about something. You tell me what you think, right?
Right.
And it's not like Jason ran out and blurted it on the air till just now.
I'm going to guess he gets about $2,000. I'm guessing.
Not even
no
close.
one's ever told me.
Not even close.
Not even close.
So for
1,000
Connecticut,
maybe.
Not even close.
So,
well, all right, close.
That's a lot closer. I know what you get.
Close.
$1,000
For Connecticut, we did
sitting
okay.
there for 6 minutes?
For Connecticut, we did okay. It's not 1,000, but Connecticut, we did okay.
you'd be doing okay this weekend if you didn't have your fake fucking wedding to go to. But, you know, I went to Jason because I thought maybe it's me. Maybe I interpreted it wrong. Maybe I feel like it's a shakedown and it's not.
Right.
And I talked to Jason about it, and Jason's like, that's fucking bullshit. That's a shakedown. He agreed with me.
Right.
And it pissed me off because at the end of the day, we're all in the same fucking team. We're all in the same boat. We can all make money and do these shows and be successful at it.
Right.
But when you fuck yourself, it's fucking all of us.
Jim, you're on the air in Raleigh.
Yeah, you know, Howard, I know Ronnie is old and shit, man, but when he's flying with you, he's security. He shouldn't be sleeping.
Wow.
Well, what's going to happen on the plane, idiot?
Well, you never know, but that's your job, is to be with Howard and be secure.
I am with Howard. Stop it. Will you please? You're a moron.
What's going to happen on the plane?
Yeah, who's going to attack him? The pilot?
Well, you never know. You might have to deal with somebody like Debbie the pet lady or something.
No, we're on a private jet.
What's wrong with you?
Well, I mean, when you're with Howard...
There's 12 people on the plane, the most.
Security.
And you know everybody.
Yeah, it's all my friends.
Okay, well, I didn't know it was... Okay, it's a private plane.
Well, then shut up until you know what you're talking about.
Man of the people.
Holy
Just
mackerel.
pay attention to what you're doing.
I
Ronnie,
do
with
pay
your own
attention to
radio,
what I'm
Howard,
doing.
with
Jim,
your
he
own
did a really good job. He did.
Okay. Well, I guess it's a first for everything.
All right.
Yeah. Go back to sleep.
Come here, you go back to sleep. I'm awake and listening to the show at all times, just like you should be awake at all times.
I am awake at all times, believe me.
Lisa G left. I guess she had to go to the bathroom.
She had enough.
She had enough of this.
She usually hangs out.
All right,
She's gone.
Let me recap. Let me
Oh,
recap
no,
what's going on.
let's not
here.
recap.
Let me end this by saying, Scott the engineer, when you decide to go into a business with people, and the franchise is block party, we're going to make dates, we're going to make commitments, you got to be upfront with your partners. And it's a deal is a deal is a deal. Some jobs you'll make more money, some you'll make a little less, depending on the amount of travel.
There's always a minimum.
Right, but you got to be in it to win it. I mean, this is your business, and you got to protect it.
No, I understand that.
All right, to go on stage for 6 minutes and not have a lot of pressure and to get paid, close to $1,000, that's a pretty good deal. I ain't saying you're a millionaire from it, but you're certainly doing okay. That's good extra bread coming in. And you do 4 of those a month or 3 of those a month or 1 a month even. All of a sudden, you got extra dough in the pocket at the end of the year. You're looking at 20, 30 grand. You know what I mean? You could end up making some real money. But you're in business with these guys. You can't lie to them, number one. You can't tell them you have a wedding when you don't. You can't. These are your bros. These are your partners. Come clean with them.
The ball busting happens when we know we're being fucked with. When we know we're being
as well
lied
as
to.
I do, you could be going to Arizona, but you chose not to. You don't have anything to do. I know you don't. I know you have issues and things, but you could work around them. If it was something important, if it was bowling, you'd make a way to do it. I know you. And you got to come clean with these guys.
And if you're coming back with nothing, I could understand. But you're coming back with something. You got to come back with something.
I know that.
You know?
I understand that.
It's not a vacation.
Right. It's work.
Right.
And this is the franchise. I don't know how else to say it.
Well, you've said it to him several times. It
Right.
doesn't seem to sink in.
And truly, I mean, I feel for you. I mean, because you're in charge, it seems, of like booking everything and coordinating.
No, we have
everything.
somebody that takes care of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have. There's a booker. There's a promoter.
Yeah,
he
but-
books all the gigs. He does all the travel
Oh, he
arrangements.
does.
Yeah.
So, what do you think Scott was up to when he wanted more legroom on the plane, Ronnie? What do you think he was trying to say? That he wanted them to pay for it, therefore it comes out of your take?
I need more legroom.
Yeah.
That's
Why were you upset about it?
Well, because I said all I worry about is on these trips is I'm not worried about leg room. I'm worried about doing the shows, getting back on the plane, and getting home in time to go to work on
that's
Monday.
part of it too. I mean,
But I'm not worried about
Well,
if
you don't
I
need
if I
leg room.
Dude,
You need
come
a-
on now. The planes are the leg room in the planes
You
are
need a
not
baby
that
chair to lift
bad.
you up so you
Dude,
have-
you always get an aisle seat.
I don't always get an aisle seat.
You never sat in
I
the
had
middle
I
yet.
had to switch with him. Not in the middle, but I had to switch with him because I didn't have an aisle seat one of the flights.
Where'd
So-
you sit? By a window?
It was a window seat.
Okay, big deal. What's the big deal? You can't stretch your feet out?
No, I can't.
What plane were you on? What we were on JetBlue?
No, it wasn't JetBlue.
What?
It was
Delta? Okay, the seats were they were fine. I was there.
For you, they were fine.
Oh, come on, dude.
Does it cost you money if he gets a bigger seat?
No, not an aisle seat doesn't cost
No,
anything.
not an aisle seat. But he asked this time. He called Sequoia.
I
That's the guy-
said-
and he said, "I need a seat with extra leg room."
I said I need an aisle
Because it's a
seat.
6-hour flight.
Right.
So on those flights, if it's JetBlue, I know because I've done it. On a long distance
not
flight,
JetBlue.
it could be $60 to $80 extra for
Right.
an extra legroom seat.
So you told him to pay for it himself.
Well, no, I didn't even know about it until yesterday, and
I'll
I said,
pay
"Well,
for
fine."
it. Well, I don't have any problem paying for it. Here, I said I
Good,
need.
well,
I would
pay
like
for it.
an
It's
aisle.
fine.
I would
Yeah,
like an.
okay.
I didn't make any
Well, you
demands.
were complaining to me that he was making you pay for it.
I'm not
Well,
making
I
anybody
that's
pay
how
for
I
it.
thought. I thought he wanted it
thought
to
it.
come
He
out of the
assumed
money.
that.
Yeah, well,
No, that's
I didn't
not
hear.
true.
Wait, dude, I didn't hear you say that you were going to pay for it.
Whatever the cost is, I'll take care of it. I told Sequoia
Now
that.
he's saying that.
Yeah,
No.
he didn't say it yesterday.
Right, Julie?
I asked for a aisle seat.
It's
That's
Scott's
not what I
MO.
was told.
When you call him on stuff,
Listen,
that was a bit.
I got my
It was a
information.
joke.
No, this is not a bit. I called him up. I'm not kidding around. I called them up and I said,
"All right,
I need extra leg room."
He looks like Debbie now. He's attacking the.
I know. Calm down, Scott.
Where's my bird?
I'm getting a different thing in here. So John Lieberman's standing right
It's
here.
not different.
John said
We broke the story, and it happened when I was interviewing Sequoia.
Broke the story.
He said that you demanded extra legroom.
That's what I heard.
No.
And you did not offer to pay extra. That it was assumed it would just come out of the travel budget, the take
No,
for everything.
whatever.
That's what I.
See, that's what I heard.
Whoa,
Of course.
whoa!
Of
Stop the
course,
clock.
Of course.
I said
Take it out of the kitty.
I need.
Petty cash.
I need. I didn't demand. I said I would like
Okay.
an aisle
All right.
seat.
Well, I guess it's another misunderstanding.
or an exit row.
All right, look.
Because I need
Let me
Exit
explain
row.
something. You guys
more leg room. Yeah, so I get the fuck out of there.
You guys have a good thing going. I suggest you sit down as businessmen. I suggest you sit down as businessmen. Scott, you tell them what it is you need. Shuli, you tell them what you need. Ronnie, you same thing.
I'm fine.
I'll work it out.
I need an agent. Is what I
Right,
need.
all right? No, you need your head examined for getting involved in this.
That's so true.
All right, look, guys, it's a fascinating glimpse into big business. You know,
And the other thing, Scott, we're getting offers for a lot of other things, not just comedy shows. Like we got this thing in Jamaica.
Yeah,
in a
which I
year
said
from now.
fine to.
But people want to know that you're reliable.
I
people
said
want to know that you're.
this is the
you're
only
on the
one
up
that I'm
and up.
not doing.
all
I
right.
might need triple leg room.
No way will you be going to Jamaica.
Why do you say that?
What?
How do you know that,
What?
Ron?
I just have a feeling.
I said
I just
I
have
was
a
going
feeling.
to Jamaica.
What, Suffern
called this-
Boulevard or Hillside Avenue? for
And
you?
then surely you'll book it, and then he'll say he can't go.
Well, Ronnie, as soon as this trip came up, Ronnie said right off the bat, because Scott says, I'm in. And Ronnie said right off the bat to me, there's no way he's going to make it to Jamaica.
Why do you think he won't make it?
Why?
Because it's
personal reasons. I'm not going to go into it.
All right. You don't think he'll be allowed to go?
Another imaginary wedding.
Yeah, really.
He's got another family.
Are you
cousin.
sure that you can go to Jamaica? Did you check with whoever it is you have to check with?
If that's the weekend, I don't even know the date yet. He just said it's next.
So why did you say okay?
It's next March.
Okay, so we don't have a
next March. You're booked.
I have a fake bar mitzvah.
Oh, wait, there's a fake funeral.
No, I have a family cousin.
I'm busy.
No, it's kind of like when like the celebrity cruises. Well, this guy is promoting this thing at a resort,
Right.
and he's going to sell tickets to it. People come for the weekend, and we're going to have things for them to do, and then there's going to be a block party show.
Right.
But
it's a whole cruise.
I'm afraid he's not going to make it.
I'm going to make it.
No, all right. Well, if you say you're going to make it, then you better stick to it. You can't have a family thing come up. Jason, what would you do if they get rid of Scott and they put you in? Do you have some kind of act?
What are you bringing to the table?
Yeah, what are you bringing to
Hamburgers.
the table?
I've given it zero thought so far, but if I did get hired, I would certainly give it.
Jason, can you work a phone?
Hey, you're
Can you work
stealing
a
my
phone?
act.
Stealing a page from my playbook, eh, buddy?
Brian, you're on
I'm the
air.
innovator here.
Go ahead.
It's not right. I coined that nothing phrase.
Go ahead, Brian.
He put zero into it, so he put more into it than Scott already.
Right. Less than
I
zero.
think Jason could be funny.
You would pay to see Jason.
Absolutely.
Jason, when I interview him for the news, I mean, he is one thing about Jason. He is fearless. He will say what's on his mind,
That's
and
right.
he's very intelligent, and he is very funny.
Right.
And like I came in here to mix shit up. Then you watch a pro like Jason come in here, and he took it to a fucking 15 on a scale of 1 to 10.
Right.
He's good. He's good.
Well, give him a shot.
I have no problem.
Great on the wrap-up show.
Well, you like him?
Absolutely.
Be my guest. Have fun.
Now he's giving me a guilt
I'm worthless.
trip.
I do nothing. I'm worthless. I do nothing. And
He was just in my
he's a
face
15.
2 seconds
If
ago.
he's a 15, then there's your boy.
Listen to you now. When I came back after you guys came back after the Hartford trip, you go, well, it looks like you're out. JD's taking over now.
Again.
Yeah,
that was busting your balls.
Yeah, busting my balls. Well, yeah, hey, we're busting your balls.
There you go.
But the truth is coming out. That's the problem.
No, he's a 15.
We started as busting balls, but now all the truth is coming out.
All right,
That's the
Jason,
problem.
what do you want to say?
I just want to say, this exit row thing, Ronnie and Shuli are absolutely right because it's a fat guy tip. You ask for the exit row and they charge you $70 or $80 extra for it.
I know they charge you
So
for
when
the
you
exit
say
row.
extra leg room, that doesn't mean aisle seat. I've done this a million times because I like the extra leg room and I pay for it. So you say, I want extra leg room, and they offer you the exit row for an $80 upgrade. So if he calls a promoter and says that's what he wants,
I
there's
said
only
an aisle seat, which gives me more leg room because I could put my legs out in the aisle when there's no one there. I
you
can
ask
stretch
for
out
more
a
leg
little.
room, and that's code for the exit row. Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm not living in your cold world, so I wouldn't know that.
But then you just ask for an aisle seat. You just say, I need an aisle seat. That's not more room. Or you can switch with Ronnie and Shuli, and then there's no issue if they're in the aisle or not.
All right, boys. Okay.
Julie, I want a window seat. I like to sleep by the window.
All right.
I want a
Shuli,
seat that
get on
ejects.
it. Shuli, he want an ejecting seat?
I want an ejecting seat.
All right, boys, look, I admire your get up and go.
I'm
so
gone.
Now, why don't you
So
go?
mine got up and went.
So why don't you get up and go?
I never had to
Thank
go.
you, boys. All right. We have to take a break anyway. I was going to play you a bunch of tape, but the boys had to come in here with their argument.
I brought my magic.
And there you go. We'll be back.
Thank you, Howard. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Brian. We'll be back right after what? These words, of course.
That was a masterful deflection and then bomb drop.
I'd love to tell you it was planned and I did all that on purpose. I would love to tell you that. But I didn't. It was a little bit of a deflection, but I was more just saying, like, hey, man, I know what he's, I have an idea of what he's fucking with and what he's going to leave on the table, and I would gladly take it. And that was it. Then you could check the tape, but I think I literally, ducked and rolled out of the way because Scott, I just thought he'd run right through.
You literally went out of the lighting. You went into the dark corner of...
And that's what the scoring system that I gave Jason that Scott got upset about. That's what I was scoring him on. The fact that I went in there to bust balls, and I thought I was going to take it up a level or two, but, I mean, he came in and just showed why everybody here hates him at one point or another, because he just fucking went for it. And it took us to a whole nother level. But you know what? Listen, I wasn't lying in there when I said I went to him because I thought something was going on that I didn't want to overreact about. And Jason, if I didn't think he was an intelligent guy and someone I could trust and talk to, I wouldn't have approached him with it. And I know he didn't do it intentionally in there.
No, Shirley told me this like a month or two ago as friends.
He's
We're
been
friends.
He's been sitting on this for a while.
This was a friend talk. I didn't page 69 it. I didn't run anybody, but trust me, if I was going to be a real dick, I would have just said the number on the air. But I was just trying to make a point, and sorry.
No, it's fine. I got no problem with it.
Point well taken.
But I'll tell you,
I think it's good every now and then to get all this stuff out in the open.
Yeah, I know why they call it a shakedown now, because when Shuli came to talk to me about it, he was literally shaking. Like, I was really mad. Like, I just walked out of Scott's office. I need to talk to you. And he was, it's the definition of a shakedown. Again, just to really clear this up, he committed to dates. Then he said he couldn't do the dates that he committed to unless there was more money on the table. Now, if that's not shaking down, I don't know what shaking down is.
But it was more money for all of us.
So he shook the group down as a whole, basically.
Well, that leads me to my next question, Shuli. Throughout the beginning of that segment, you kept saying, you're fascinated with Scott, despite all of the crap and all the nonsense he put you through.
Yes.
You're fascinated with it because there's a bit of a payoff in that. Scott's nothingness, Scott's boring personality, Scott's, extremely shady moves and intentions are worth in the long run. But I saw a shift in there with you when you guys started to go at it. Are you done with Scott? Is it just become?
No, I'm not done with Scott. Scott is more than welcome to continue to be a part of the Block Party tour. I like looking over and seeing him on stage doing stuff. But the reality of it is he can't have it both ways. It can't always be a bit, and he can't lie to us. And it's just like, dude, just be on the same page, do what you got to do, and let's be successful at this, or as successful as we can be, and keep going, and just fucking be a team player.
I don't think Scott realizes what a miracle this is. Shuli's obviously very talented, but Shuli, Ronnie, and Scott go on the road to make money. Like, no one should even. I would hold my breath and wait for me. Hope I don't wake up from that.
I'm telling you, this was, and you can even ask Ronnie. This was a bit like this. This tour had no legs whatsoever. Like, and it caught on. It caught on, and people are fascinated by it, and they want to come see it. And I'm the most surprised out of anybody. So it's working. Why fuck anything up?
Right.
Let's just do it.
Richard Jenny couldn't get the work Scott did.
It's true.
Do you really? At the end of the day, do you really need Scott's, quote unquote talents to keep this going? I mean, can you draw?
No.
Can you
Well, that's why now we know what Scott's boss thinks.
Well, I mean, listen, no one can do what Scott did today.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Right.
So for that aspect alone, listen, I like the interaction between Ronnie, Scott, and myself. I like the ball busting. I like fucking going at it. Like, it's what I love about this show. It's what I fell in love with this show about in the first place, is the office stuff, the interacting, Jason throwing people under the bus. That's what this show's all about. And hopefully we can continue to do it. But if not, I got a lot of people waiting in the wings. And like I said in studio, I will not fire Scott. Scott will eventually quit.
As someone with a team player attitude, do you have any resentment for Scott in that he's becoming kind of a prima donna with the money, with the leg room, with his availability?
Well, Scott's always been like that with money, but I'm used to it, so it doesn't bother me. I listen, and then that's it. I let Shuli get upset, not me. I just laugh.
If you were Shuli, would you continue to allow Scott to participate in the block party? Is the risk worth the reward?
Scott is part of the block party. He always has been. It was basically his idea to go on. Let's do something to make extra money. Blah blah blah. Okay. So that's the story, my friend. That's the story.
And you're sticking
There's
to it.
no more story. The story's over. You want to find out any more information? The man is sitting over there. Ask him.
Scott. Yeah. Mr. Engineer, sir. Needless to say. I got all this work to do over there. Needless to say, I don't believe you anymore. Your credibility shot. Needless to say, lying gets you nowhere around here. I guess. So why did you do it to begin with? I mean, in a show based on brutal honesty, why did you think you could slip one past? I guess I'm an idiot, right? Well, I wouldn't say that.
Well, you're getting close.
I'm just wondering why you would attempt to do that, slip one past guys that are...
Because I had personal issues, and I thought maybe, just trying to get around the personal issues, having something that looked legitimate to do would kind of, be easier to tell them.
Why not think of some of the details behind the lie, like a cousin's name, a location?
I just,
a story of how they met.
I didn't want to get into it.
Whether or not she was really a virgin on her wedding night, stuff like that.
All right. Next time, I'll come to you for suggestions, and maybe it'll work out.
Yeah, we'll get some alibis. We'll get the whole deal. No, in all seriousness, do you think you're skating on some thin ice here with the block party, or do you even want to be on the ice?
Hey, we're fine. No ice. No ice here.
No leg room either.
Apparently not. I'm not allowed to have leg room. I didn't know that was going to be such a fucking big issue.
Now, did you ask for the extra leg room? Did you say it would be great if I could, but if not, I'll still do it?
I would like... I didn't say I wouldn't do it. I just said I would like extra leg room.
Did you imply that without the extra leg room, you wouldn't be willing to go on the trip?
No, not at all. It wasn't on demand. It was a request. If possible, could you get me some extra leg room? Either an aisle seat or an exit row. I don't think that was,
Yeah.
Such a terrible thing.
And obviously, you're all legs here. Look at you.
I got a lot of leg.
Look at those stems.
Yeah. And I'd watch out for your balls, because that leg might somehow move.
And that's my cue to exit.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
On Monday's wrap-up show, Donald Sutherland, the actor, came in to promote the Hunger Games. Ganji and him got into it. Ganji was really annoying, but yeah, it was Ganji. Let people think it's Ganji. Ganji was real annoying. Why don't you watch, see what you think about it.
Gary, we never knew who we were going to see in the hallways, and I can't believe who we just found.
Well, the great actor Donald Sutherland is here, but I have to tell you, I'm sitting here doing a commercial.
Howard is not here?
He's not here.
Tell him to go fuck himself.
I was freaking out because I'm reading from a commercial, and aside from all of your other attributes, you're one of the great voiceover guys of all time.
Oh, thank you. I was just saying to Mark that it's my favorite thing in the world to do. I feel like I'm being in a studio like a musician,
It's also fairly easy if you're good at it, and very lucrative, isn't it?
I don't find it easy.
No.
I mean, I spend an hour doing a 60-second commercial, which drives people nuts, but I love it.
Well, you're great at it. You're great at it.
And you told Howard to fuck off. Are you a Howard fan, or are you familiar? What's your experience with Howard?
I think if you're not a Howard fan, you don't tell him to fuck off.
Fair enough. And in having you up here today, today on the show, a gentleman came in with an app for his iPhone and measured how ugly people were. And a lot of people are very upset by this.
Oh, shit, man.
Ronnie, in particular, over there across from you,
upset, John.
scored a 0.
Hey, can I tell you a story?
0.0.
A quick story. I auditioned for a movie in 1962, the first movie I'd ever gone up for. And I did it, I thought, really well. I thought, as they say now, I had nailed it. And I came home, and my wife said, "How did you do?" I said, "I don't know, but we'll see." The next morning, I waited for my agent to call. This is 1962, right? And the phone rang, and it was the writer, director, and producer all on one line talking to me. They were so excited. The writer said, "Oh, I was just thrilled with your work. I rewrote stuff. And the director said I had a whole new idea for the scenes, and the producer in the middle of all of this said, and we all are phoning you because we just loved what you did, and we wanted to explain to you why we weren't casting you. And I could hardly breathe. And he said, the reason we're not casting you is because we've always felt that this was a kind of a guy next door sort of character. And to be perfectly truthful, we don't think you ever look like you ever lived next door to anybody.
Too good looking?
Very nice.
No. When I was walking across, going to do the Eye of the Needle, and a Scots air hostess and stewardess came walking through the rain, really cute, 20 years old, little mini skirt, and she stopped in front of me and she said, "Oh, you're Donald Sutherland, aren't you?" I said, "Yes." She said, "You're not near as ugly as you are on the telly."
Yeah, we've all got that.
Thank you.
We can leave the app out for me.
Yeah, we're going by an app that comes off an iPhone.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel being in a movie that is it the biggest opening?
Third biggest ever, 155
no, it's the
million.
Third biggest ever, but it's the first biggest for a movie that isn't a sequel.
And I think the movie we both saw it over the weekend. John and I both read the book, and I thought the movie was great. I said in the air this morning, I wished it was a little bit darker, like the books are, more violent. But you're going to be much more prominent in the second movie, aren't you?
Yes,
that's going to be a big one too.
Yes.
Have you started filming that one yet?
No, I haven't seen the script for it yet. No. They made a decision about making it darker. You can do that in a book. But to do it graphically, one, it would not get to a lot of people because the rating would be different. And they felt that politically and socially, it was really important that this film get to young people as well as adults. I mean, it's an adult movie. I mean, people say, "Oh, this is a kid's." It's not a kid's movie. It's an adult movie.
Did the box office take surprise you? I mean, a lot of people have predicted great success for it, yet, I mean, this had to exceed everyone's expectations, I would think. And does that matter to you in terms of like you doing a role? You've done so many great classic roles. Is this an affirmation of you doing your job well, or the marketing team, or a combination of both? What do you think?
Well, sure, not an affirmation of me doing my job well, but it's an affirmation of Suzanne Collins and Gary Ross and Jennifer Lawrence striking a chord in people. Young people want to take control of their destiny, and this gives an example of how to do it. It's
great. I really did enjoy the movie. It's a great movie. I went with my wife and my 14-year-old son. But I do have another question for you. I have a 17-year-old son who is a huge fan of 24, and when he sees you and he goes, "Oh, that's Kiefer Sutherland's dad."
Yeah.
Does that make you super proud?
Yeah. Kiefer and I are going to do a movie in July.
Oh, I think I saw something about that.
Redemption, yeah. Mm.
All right, we're on with Donald.
A cowboy movie.
We're on with Donald Sutherland. Say hello, Ralph Sorella.
Hello, Mr. Sutherland.
Hello.
That means Ralph's excited. He's leaning on the buttons.
Contain yourself, Ralph. No, we lost Ralph. Oh, well.
What a shame.
But that was inappropriate. What, you mad at Ralph?
No.
Ralph, that's what you say over the side of a sailboat, isn't it?
And with Hunger Games, you play the president, and he clearly isn't the nicest guy in the world.
Oh, no. He's a very nice man who's doing a very difficult job.
And with your other, how does it compare to the other roles?
Wait, you could counter with that.
I was going to say, it sounds like some other presidents we've had.
Yeah, exactly. No. I mean, it's the job. And he recognizes when you have to kill somebody and when you don't.
He definitely plays by his rules, no doubt about it. But in all the roles that you've done, what's the one that you're what do you get the most? Hey, I remember you in, or you were so
Kelly's
great in?
Heroes.
And is that the one you're the most proud of?
That was a great movie.
It was a lovely movie. I had a wonderful time.
Did you see?
I loved JFK. I loved that. I just had a little piece to do in it, but it took me 3 months of work every day to prepare for it, and then just to go and sit and do that for Oliver. We did it in one morning. I don't know whether you saw the movie. It's a character based on Fletcher Prouty, and I loved it.
Hey, I was just looking you up on Wikipedia. You have a son named Angus.
I do.
Yeah.
His name was Redford.
Yeah.
I have a son named Rossif, a son named Rogue, after Nick Rogue. After
Will, who works here, has a brother named Angus.
I don't care. I was in the middle of telling you no, you don't have to apologize for that. When my wife took our son Rossif to school, she had the baby Redford in her arms, and the teacher in Los Angeles, when she said, "What is the name of that baby?" my wife, who was French, said, "Redford," and the teacher said, "You can't name him Redford." So he ended up being named Angus.
You buckled to the pressure of some teacher?
I buckled to the pressure of
so
my
wait,
wife.
his first 5 years he was a Redford?
No, first year, and then for 2 years he was Bonbon. And
Bonbon?
Then Bonbon, like sweet.
Okay.
And then he was named after my cousin who died going in on the landing day in V-Day.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I mean, but what you should really be sorry about is I named him after that cousin, and when my sister was dying, she said she had something very important to tell us, and Francine and I were standing there. She said, "You named Angus after your cousin who died landing in a D-Day in whatever the beach was, I can't remember." And I said, "Yes." She said, "That wasn't Angus, that was Lou. Angus died of a brain tumor."
I thought you were going to say she was going to ask him to change his name to her name.
No. Angus died of a brain tumor, so that's...
oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Oh, not wait, the V-Day Angus or your
almost
son Angus?
Everybody is dead.
Wait, who died?
Angus died.
Your son or the V-Day?
Oh, please. Oh.
No, I don't know. Well, how did he die?
The V-Day
of a
No.
Mr. Sutherland, you're in the Benji vortex right now.
I do have a question for you.
I'm not.
Another movie that
You're all caught up now.
Yeah. Another movie that I would think that you get a lot of recognition
You
for.
just ruined my underwear. What is that?
Another movie that I think you get a lot of recognition for as being one of the most memorable, and there's a book out now about it, is Animal House. Is that one of the ones that people remember you for quite a bit? Is that a dumb question?
No, it's not a dumb question. It's a complicated question. Because one, I had been doing pictures walking on for John Landis ever since Kelly's Heroes, because he had been a gopher there when MASH came out, and it was a complicated story. And he called me when I was doing Invasion of the Body Snatchers and said, "Can you come up to Eugene for the Sunday and we'll shoot this one scene?"
One day shoot.
Yeah. I said, "Okay." And he said, "Universal wants to give you 2% of the profits." I said, "Universal, the studio? No. No. They have to pay me my daily rate."
Is it cool to say what was your daily rate back then?
Oh, please. No, it's not cool. Jesus.
Let's talk about Angus.
Show
But I
my underwear.
Even when you did it with the one day shoot, or when you spoke to Landis, did Landis say, I got to tell you, I'm working on this movie. I think it's going to be huge.
Can I tell you something? When I saw it, I thought it was terrible.
Even the finished product.
Yeah. I sat with Hannah Weinstein. The two of us went, "What are they laughing at?" Oh, God. And more than that, he had promised. I just showed my ass for the rushes. It was only supposed to be for the rushes.
Right.
I made him promise it wouldn't be in the film, and he promised my wife, and my wife has never spoken to him since. And he said, "Oh, absolutely, it will not be in the film," because that has to do with John Shuck and MASH doing for the rushes, saying the word "fuck."
Right.
And then it ended up because of Robert Downey Sr. and him using it, and we were able to use it.
My favorite John Landis walk-on is The Clumsy Waiter in Kentucky Fried Movie. That is a funny movie. John in Jersey, you're on with the great Donald Sutherland.
Hi, Donald. I just want to say that I'm a great admirer of all your work, and I just want to say thank you for everything. And Invasion of the Body Snatchers still stays with me. I'm not going to go into anything crazy or nothing, but people seen silly things and everything like that. But I just want to say MASH was incredible. And Gary just said Animal House just blew me away. And I just want to say thank you for all your work, and I'm a great admirer of all your work.
I can't begin to tell you how much I admire you, John. Thank you.
Allison in Connecticut, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hello, Allison.
Hi. Oh, my goodness. Mr. Sutherland, what an
What do you
honor
want?
to speak with you.
Huh?
I was wondering if you would do your famous line from Animal House for me.
Food fight.
No.
Oh.
Would anybody like to smoke some pot?
I'm not allowed to say that on the air?
Oh, yes, you are.
Okay. Would
Let's settle
anyone like to smoke some pot?
Is it weird for you when people want you to do their favorite moments from movies, but everybody's favorite
What's
moment
really weird
is
is I
different?
couldn't remember it. Are you still there?
No, she's gone.
If I bring in a chalkboard, will
The
you,
only line I remember is woof woof. That's it.
All right, Ted, we got to wrap up. Donald Sutherland, thank you so much for stopping by. Everybody go see The Hunger Games. I've seen it twice already. It's a fantastic film. He's excellent in it. And any other projects coming up or anything else you'd like to promote?
No, I just go see The Hunger Games. It's really important for you. It really is.
Are you on
it's
Twitter?
An important picture. What?
Are you on Twitter?
No.
You should.
I'm 76 years old.
Get on it.
I'm lucky to have a computer.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate, Baba Booey. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, we talked about the infamous app that tells you whether you're good-looking or not. John Lieberman's still smarting over it. Ronnie thinks it's a big conspiracy. And we discussed whether Benji hijacked the interview when acting legend Donald Sutherland was on. Here's how it went.
I want to get into the staff stuff first. Most of it happened at the end of the show, and it really started with JD being called in about this Chicago trip these guys are taking. And then Ronnie came in, and then Ronnie had to deal with Sal and the Zero. And Gary, you're expert at dealing with Sal when it comes to holding stuff over your head, him going behind your back, doing this and that. How do you think Ronnie handled it, particularly when he said he had the eyes in the back of his head as Sal was holding a sign right behind him and he didn't see it?
Well, Ronnie handled it better than me than when he saw what was going on. First of all, Sal was holding a 0, and I joked around when I came out, it looked like 00 because his hand was shaking like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, his shakes, I think, have gotten worse.
Yeah, they've gotten really bad. But it's one of those fucked up things where Ronnie's like, listen, I'm well aware of what's going on behind me while Sal had to have the 0 up there for at least a minute.
Yeah.
And it seemed like an hour.
Sal had enough time where everyone in the office gathered around to look at a monitor from no matter where they sit just to see what was going on in there. But I know Ronnie loves to go along with the joke and be a part of the joke, and he's a great sport. But anytime you say nothing's really bothering you and you end up yelling and screaming and talking about it for a very long time, clearly the 0 is bothering him.
Absolutely, and again, it's a ridiculousness. He couldn't possibly be a 0. Like, if he's a 0, what is the Elephant Man? Seriously.
Like a 2? Well, you know what's crazy? What I found out yesterday? Someone said, like, during one of the breaks, they rounded up to a 0, but which is like, it's like you can't get below a 0, but which is crazy. I don't know if because they don't want you to feel bad. Like, that's like,
they don't want anyone to have a negative number.
Yeah, so
it's like the
we'll
wind
at least give you a 0. Like, don't worry about it.
But it's meaningless. I quite honestly, as tough as Ronnie's taking it, I think the person we really ought to be talking about is Lieberman.
Oh my God!
And Ronnie and Lieberman were in the hallway for quite a bit of time. But Shuley interviewed me for the news, and he made a very good point. Lieberman broke the rookie rule.
Yeah.
He let us all know it bothers him a lot.
You can never show fear, pain, anything. I mean,
no emotion shown on the show ever.
Absolutely not. And then he's also tried to embrace it and laugh it off, but then saying he doesn't take stills well. It's like, come on, John.
It's historically known I don't still photograph well.
Historically known.
And you guys are getting a glimpse of, like, we're in the newsroom there. I mean, the fact they don't have a camera in that newsroom, they are missing nuttiness 24 hours a day. He's back there yesterday. I mean, it was almost as if he was channeling Lisa G. He was blurting things out on his own without being talked to. He was out of his mind. He couldn't believe it.
Yeah, clearly it's under his skin, and that they're going to play that news intro every time he walks in. I love the echo too with the 18 and ugly going back and forth. It's frustrating. You're trying to focus, and it's impossible.
Gary had the best thing yesterday. Gary walks into the newsroom to say hi, and and Lieberman sitting in the back. Gary goes, "Hey, ugly, what's going on?"
Now, with JD out on the road with these guys for the block party, Howard made a comment about how JD sounded a lot more confident today when he came in. I do think that 52 score did help his self-esteem, and he was kind of, flying off of that.
But how long will it last?
I think it's already back down, because when Ronnie came in to talk about setting him up in Chicago, JD all of a sudden was flustered again. And I wonder if JD feels pressure from it. If Ronnie's mentoring will continue with him. What do you? If you had to speculate, what do you think is going to happen?
I think JD will be back to being JD in no time at all. Again, Shuley and I were talking. When it comes to JD and women, I can't. One of two things is going on. I can't figure out what it is. Either JD is lazy, or he's arrogant. Because we were saying he would like the hottest, whore in the world to come to him and not charge him.
He's always been accused of having very high standards.
But also not only having high standards, but really wanting to put in the minimum amount of work. Meaning, they should see I'm JD, and I shouldn't have to schmooze. I shouldn't have to go with the uncomfortableness of getting them back to my room. I should just be able to fuck them.
I think he's more scared of being rejected.
No, I get that. But you realize that you have to put some amount of work in.
Yeah, but I think it's the rejection that really, really, really gets to him more than anything.
Can you be arrogant when you're inept socially? You know, when you have no desire to go out, when you have no desire to talk to people because you have no confidence in yourself. Can you be arrogant?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's arrogant. Although I've seen plenty of people who aren't good looking and aren't socially there think that they deserve all these great things.
DJ in Philly, you're on the wrap-up show.
I'm just calling to talk about the Benji vortex.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I pride myself in trying to be a positive person. I'm kind of mortified that I'm calling in with a negative comment, but I just don't understand how Benji really thinks people are going to believe that he did not know that he was embarrassing himself and the show and Howard with the Donald Sutherland.
Oh, I didn't. I thought, I thought it was a good moment. I believe you, but
asking
it's like
if his kid's dead is a perfectly normal question.
I thought it was, if you listen to I don't know, he was on for about 5 minutes, and I had like 15% of it. I thought it was with a better 15%, but I clearly could be wrong. So
yeah, I thought, not to get too into it, but I thought when you did get the story yesterday, it wasn't that you didn't understand. I thought you were going for a bit, and that's okay because you do that a lot. Yeah. And a lot of times, I thought you were going for a bit with him. I thought you really fully did understand the story.
No, I didn't at the moment, and when I said the Will's brother thing, I was just trying to be funny. When he said the story, I got a little lost in it, but I thought it was good, but it's cool. What's your name again?
And one of the things that
DJ?
Gary and I like about Benji being in here is that sometimes Benji will take you down a path, and sometimes it hits, and sometimes it misses. But that makes him. I think that makes him interesting on this show.
I mean, you can't see everything. So, sometimes, and not to be a dick, I'll put my hand up to Benji, meaning we probably shouldn't go there now. And it's a thing. Like, does that piss you off when I do that? And be honest.
I didn't know. I thought you were just checking out your fingernails. I just found out.
No, but sometimes sometimes I'll put my hand up to Benji because Benji wants to talk. And
yeah, of course I don't. I don't like that, but I totally understand it. You guys are, this is your steering the ship kind of thing.
I mean, sometimes I'll do that, and I need to do that to myself. John does a great job of it. Like, someone will be sitting there digging a hole, usually JD, and I have to remember not to talk. To just let JD talk, and that's why I put up my hands sometimes.
And by the way, everyone in here has mastered that with Sal, and I appreciate that. You just let Sal do his thing, and even though I'm saying this on the air, he'll still do it, so it's not really an issue. We now have John Lieberman sitting here with us, who's taking a bunch of ball busting. But frankly, John, I think you're bringing it upon yourself here a little bit. Have you been able to reflect on what being an 18 really means?
Yeah, well, first of all, I've learned a lot in the past 24 hours. I would say I am a very excitable guy. Like, I just get excited easily, as Shuli can attest to in the newsroom when certain things happen. And so I'm not good at masking. So, yeah, when you get an 18, it did piss me off in the beginning. And it sort of stuck with me knowing that, and then the song today, knowing that is now how I'm labeled, which is exactly, and that was the mistake I made yesterday, was saying, this is how I'm going to be labeled, and now I am labeled as that.
18 and still ugly. Yeah. Do you sit there and dream that you hear, John Lieberman has a big penis? Now, do you think that everyone on the show treats you equally, or do you think there are other people who don't like you?
Well, I'm sure there's people that don't like me. I mean, I think Robin's been a little bit cold toward me in a couple interactions, and maybe it was my fault. I remember one of the first days I was here, I tried to make a little bit of small talk with her in the hallway about Baltimore because we're both from there, or she worked there, and somebody wanted me to say hi to her from Baltimore, and she kind of blew me off. Then she made a comment in studio that I look like Chris Christie, which that pisses me.
That's worse than the 18, to be honest with you.
But let's be fair. That's back when Robin was emasculating people. She's not really doing that anymore.
Right, but then today picking JD over me, I mean, and I like JD.
Without even thinking about it.
Thank you, Ronnie.
So do you think she has it in for you?
I don't know. I don't think she has it in for me. I just think for whatever reason I might rub her the wrong way or whatever.
Some people
have
said,
fine.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, John, but some people have said before, like, Robin, I don't think she likes me. Like, you're not the only person who has said this, but it seems like very early on you got that indication. So you gave a couple of examples, but has that continued? Do you still feel like she's sort of boxing you in, or she's got you like a stereotype of you and who you are, and she's locked into that?
Yeah, that could be it. I mean, yeah, I think so. I mean, but you know what? It is what it is. Not everybody's going to like you, and so we'll move forward and see what happens.
Just say it. You think she's anti-Semitic. Just get it out there.
Ronnie.
Or deny it.
Or deny it. Yeah, say something. Jesus, that was a joke.
Ronnie.
Don't leave me hanging.
You've been accused of...
I'm always accused of something.
Well,
Go
you've
ahead.
been accused of not exactly being truthful with this zero stuff. Like you said, it doesn't bother you, but you're yelling and cursing and fighting and
Because I don't like being used. I was used. I was used by these guys from this app company.
Ronnie, when you say you were used, I got to ask you a question. Do you think that they came here and targeted you, or do you
Yes.
think that it didn't work
Yes.
for you and they went with it?
No, I think they targeted me.
You think they said, we're
Why
going to give
you?
Ronnie a 0?
Because I explained it on the air.
But why not JD?
Right. Why not me?
Because they know
By the way, can I say
because they
something?
know with me it blows up into a whole big that I carry on.
So
I
you're
get
saying
mad.
they can get more attention
Out of
picking
me.
on you
Yeah,
than on
exactly.
anybody else here?
Than JD, yeah.
Hold on. Can I say something? No one had even brought up bringing Ronnie in until I ran in.
Oh, that's so not true, dude. You
Yes,
know,
it
you
is.
knew that sooner or later they were going to get to me, and I was the last one. I was
you
the
weren't
last,
the last
one to be.
one.
No, I was
they
the
did
last
like Richard and Sal and John Hine out in the bullpen.
I was the last one to be brought in studio.
Lieberman came in.
The lead in our news story today is that Ronnie truly believes A, that it was choreographed just for him, and B, that he has more impact than anyone else on the staff.
I didn't say I had more impact.
That's what you said in the
did,
studio today.
Because it blows up into a whole thing.
Ronnie, is there anybody else, in your opinion, that could get as much impact as you in
As
a
far as
situation like
blowing up
this?
like that?
Yes.
No.
Are we talking Twitter or are we talking just overall?
No, on air.
You mean getting like they felt you would be the most
Gary,
to
it
get
went
the
from
most
the show
upset
to the wrap-up show. It went all morning was all about zero,
But Ronnie,
zero, and then went to the wrap-up show.
If JD was a 0, if John Lieberman was 0, quite honestly, if I was a 0,
don't you?
No, hold on.
get
The same
it?
thing would have happened. It would have gone on all day.
Wait, Ronnie, you're saying no one else.
I think we're saying the same thing. You're saying if Gary got a 0, that wouldn't have the same impact than you getting a 0.
Probably Gary, yeah.
Wait, it's even bigger than that. Ronnie's saying no one else could have.
do it to Gary because Gary's the producer of the show.
But in a
Just
way,
like they're not going to zero Howard.
What about Benji?
Because Benji just he lets everything ride off him.
Ronnie, you're saying no one else could have more impact, but you don't have the most impact?
Maybe I'm crazy because I'm crazy. I'm crazy and I'm ugly. I told you that on the show. I'm crazy and I'm ugly.
Gary, did you calculate bringing in Ronnie last? Was that the plan all along?
I didn't calculate bringing in anybody. Howard said when we went in there, it was such a loose segment. Howard said, "I'll just call people in as I feel like it."
Yeah,
this
Teddy
part wasn't
left
on the
where you want,
script.
okay, be my guest.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, Mike Ganji stopped by, which is always a thrill. And we talked to him about Miss Howard TV of the Year and how he's going to make his move eventually. And then, since Ganji was here, it led into discussion about the Ugly Meter app. And Ronnie and John both tried to defend themselves, Lieberman that is, on their numbers. And Ganji didn't believe that Lieberman was truly thinking he was an 18. And Ronnie also noted how feminine he looked and how all the other guys looked here. So it was a fun wrap-up show.
We shift gears over to Miss Howard TV of the Year, and two gentlemen who are very close to it now joining us on the wrap-up show. That would be Ronnie Munn and Mike Ganji. And Ganji, I heard you're a very big fan of our winner today.
I am a fan of hers. I think she's probably one of the best-looking ones from last year. Though I like them all, but I do think she's one of the best-looking ones.
Let's get down to brass tacks.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what got whispered in my ear. Chris Costa almost always produces this segment,
Yes.
but today you did.
He has a doctor's appointment. He's the one who opted out. It was all him. I swear to God.
Right. Yeah, sure.
I have nothing to do with it.
Ganji, come on now.
I swear to God.
Yeah, right.
Chris
Give me a
already
break.
left.
So was there no one else to pass it off to?
No, because then I have to teach somebody, and it's like it's a quick, easy thing.
I gotta teach somebody.
Well, we
Chris
appreciate.
I can do it.
Look, Chris does it every
Well, hold
time.
on a second. We're on 3 days a week. You couldn't tell Chris to make a different doctor's appointment date?
I swear to God, she was booked because of the
Stop
show.
swearing.
It was everything in the schedule. Chris said he's been waiting months to get this appointment. I believe me.
Do you think he did it like
on purpose
as a favor to you?
No. No,
Well,
absolutely not.
We appreciate the sacrifice that you make, Mike,
Yeah.
for your job, but a lot of times you've been accused of hitting on these girls and trying to make more of what your relationship is.
Right.
Did you keep it professional this time? How did it all go
I
down?
have kept it strictly professional.
Is that hard for you? Because she's a
Yes.
beautiful girl.
Yes, it is very hard.
How
'Cause,
long-
they're hot. You want to spend as much time with them as you can. Ronnie, stop.
What's the
I'm
appropriate?
not doing anything.
What's the appropriate?
Call on me, John, please.
I could see you itching, Ron.
What's the appropriate amount of time to wait till you can call her and and say, would you like to go out if you wanted
First
to
of
do
all,
that?
she lives across the country.
That clicker.
In California somewhere. So I would never. There's not even a chance I'd see her.
But you go out to L.A. from time to time.
Yeah, she doesn't live in L.A. She lives in like Northern California.
You drive.
All right,
I would drive, but. I would probably, if she ever came to New York, find out, be like, hey, if you come to New York next time,
it
call
didn't
me
come
and
up
we
on the
hang out.
show, but did you guys all read the notes on her? Like, I don't know if Will
Yeah,
did
she's
them or
into
Chris-
girls.
No, there was something on the notes. You didn't guys?
I don't know. I didn't read the notes.
I think she said, yeah, with a bottle of wine, I might fuck Angie.
Is that in the notes?
If he gave me a bottle of wine.
I
Yeah.
heard it was a
not,
case
not
of
word
wine.
for word, but something like that. Something like that.
Basically, the note
Did you know
said-
that in the notes?
I heard about it.
Yeah.
Basically, the note said...
Did you write that
she-
note?
No. No, I didn't. She would go out with me. She thinks I'm a nice guy. She would go out with me with a bottle of wine or something like that.
But she
yeah.
said for a bottle of wine, I'd hook up with Gange.
All right,
Yeah.
now I'm glad you're here, Gange, but Ronnie's here, and now we're going to get the truth about what's going on. Ronnie, what's the deal?
So Ganji is infatuated with this girl totally. We were in Vegas, okay, and it wasn't a professional thing then because she was doing a radio show with me that had nothing to do with Ganji. He wouldn't leave her side the whole time before we went on the air. He stood there and talked to her for like an hour and just didn't shut up. Nothing about business. It was all about, what are you up to? What have you been doing? It's too bad we can't go out, all this kind of stuff.
Do you blame,
him? No, not at all. Not at all.
We're in Vegas, and she's a hot chick.
Right,
Duh.
right. But she was supposed to come to dinner with us one night, and she didn't show up, and Ganji was very disappointed.
Oh, stop. I was
very
not
disappointed.
So you were,
I didn't even think about it.
So you were
no.
working her. Did you think you had a shot?
No.
Why?
I don't think so. No, I really honestly think she's into women. I do.
That's why?
That's why you don't have a shot?
Well, then
Yeah, I don't
no,
think I have a
he
shot at
should
all.
have a shot then because he's every girl's best friend. He's like a woman. It should work out fine for him.
How long is she in town for now? Do you know?
I think until tomorrow.
Are you gonna say, hey, you want to go out to dinner?
Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe.
see?
Maybe.
See,
We'll
Ben,
see.
I know.
Do you have reservations?
Yeah, I have a place waiting. I have a car waiting for us.
But
no,
Gary,
there's nothing.
that line that you asked Ganji about is a tough one to cross. There's no doubt about it. I mean, you're a producer. You're acting professionally.
It's
yet-
not that tough.
Oh, no?
What would you do? How would you do it? What would be your move?
I don't know. My moves are old and rusty, and it's been a very long time, so I don't know what my move would have been.
I would assume that, next time she comes to New York, I'll try to figure out a way to hang out.
Yeah, they're probably
how do you-
next time's a bad idea.
But how do you make
why
sure?
next time?
How do you make sure that you don't end up being her friend, showing her around town instead of taking it someplace
I
else?
don't know. That can be a problem. I think you'd try to have to
Is the
work it.
main worry that you don't want to be like unprofessional?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
No,
I don't.
no.
But you're off duty.
Here's the main worry. He calls her up and says, "Hey, want to go out to dinner tonight?" She goes, "Sure." Takes her out to dinner tonight. They have a couple of drinks. He gets her. He plants a kiss on her. She goes, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And next time she comes on the air, she goes, "That fucking guy. We go out to dinner and he's all over me, and it's all over the radio." That's
Right.
the fear.
That's part of it, sure, but also the unprofessional thing. I don't want to make it seem like I'm hitting on every single. Look, there's a new girl every month. I don't want to make it seem like I'm hitting on 12 girls a month. I mean, 12 girls a year.
Tell her I
even though that
limit
I
it
would
to
like
three.
to be.
You're on the top three, and
Yeah, I'm on the top 3 of the girls that I like. of the month.
Now, Mike, you weren't here for the ugly meter test,
Right.
but you know how you've observed how everyone has reacted to
Yeah.
this. Ronnie insists that he is not bothered by this.
Ronnie
at all.
is such a liar. Okay, so today I got him a shirt for this weekend's comedy gigs in Chicago that said I'm a 0. As soon as he saw it, he took it, he hit me with it, and he threw it at me. Now, does that sound like somebody who's not upset with it? I think he's harboring a lot of pent-up rage over this.
I'm right there with Lieberman.
Yeah.
I can't sleep at night.
I think he's very upset. I think because he thinks he's better looking than a lot of people here.
I never
He
said.
does.
When did I ever say that?
He's said
When
to me
did I ever say
that-
anything of the sort?
that he thinks that other people are not as
I
good
got a
looking as
better
him.
personality than you. I know that.
Well, yeah. Yeah, yours-
I'm not every girl's best friend. At least
I definitely think
when I hit on a girl, at least
JD.
I wind up maybe taking him home, Gange.
I think he
You know what I'm
definitely thinks
saying?
he's better looking than JD.
Do you think you're better looking than JD?
What does that? What does JD have to do with it?
That's one of the people that I think you're upset about that you lost to.
He lost to everybody.
He lost to everybody.
Yeah,
Well,
but where
I think
does JD come from?
I think that's the one that bothers you the most.
You're out of your mind.
I don't know. I think
you really are.
Because you've been riding.
Ronnie,
I gotta tell you,
is
you've
there
been
someone
busting his
that
balls
of the guys?
so much
Everyone
lately.
beat you by that process. Whether you think it's real or not.
According to this, the whole world beat me.
No,
okay?
I know. But so
'Cause you're a zero.
Why would I pick on
But
JD?
of that list, is there anyone that you're like, I'm sure I'm better looking than that person?
I don't look at it that way. I don't look at. I'm not looking.
You don't
at guys.
look.
I'm not looking at guys to see if I'm better.
You don't
looking
ever
than
think
them.
about like, hey, I'm definitely better looking than this guy or that.
No,
you never
I
think
don't.
that.
Do you
No,
think
I
you're
don't.
better? Do you
I
think you're
don't-
better looking than Jay Leno? He was an 11.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so
I
there's
think
one. Ronnie wants to answer questions about people that don't work here.
Right.
No, it's not. I don't look at people here and say, "Oh, I'm better looking than
Do you think you're better looking than Lieberman?
Lieberman's standing behind me.
Do you think he's better look? Do you think you're better looking?
Probably on the same level.
See, I'll give you an easy one. Do you think you're better looking than Greg Carmel?
No.
See, so there
Somewhere
are
between
easier ones to answer.
What about Doug Goodstein? He scored lower than
No,
Howard
he
did.
looks like Andy Panda. I'm better looking than him.
What about me? I don't mind whatever you think. What do you think?
I don't know, Benji. Girls have a
Give me
certain
a nice
thing-
look
girls
and
have
tell me what you think.
No, girls have a certain thing about you with your eyes and shit. So I guess maybe you are.
How do
better
you
looking.
feel personally?
I don't know. I don't look at guys that way, dude.
Look
I
at
don't-
me and make a decision.
It's
I don't
apples
do
and
that.
oranges, though. I mean, you're good looking in an AARP lineup, but other people
Hey, listen,
are better
listen,
looking
Mr.
in a
Listen, Mr.
30s or 40s
M26,
thing.
You know, why don't you admit you dye your hair? At least admit I dye my
I
mustache.
don't dye my hair.
Oh, you do.
I swear on my
everybody
son,
knows
I don't
it.
dye
There's
my hair.
people all over
There's
here.
gray in there,
Oh, there's
asshole.
No fucking
All right,
gray in
you
there.
two kids, stop.
There's no gray in there.
Ronnie,
There's not one gray hair in there.
Ronnie, last one, then we'll move on. Do you think you're better looking than Howard is?
I don't look at it that way. I don't look
I'm
at it
asking
that
you
way.
to look at it that way.
No, I don't think. I think I'm the same as everybody else.
But you said you're better looking than Leno.
And not as good looking as Greg Carmel.
Well, Greg Carmel is in a class of his own with Will. Okay.
Oh, you put Will in that class also?
Yeah.
I'm in that class.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, I am. I'm in the hot class of the show.
I know for a fact that the interns swarm all over Will. They talk about him, how hot he is. You know, maybe not the interns now, but the former interns. I've heard them talk about Will. They've had crushes on Will. You know, and you know
that's all.
And Quivers isn't totally in love with Carmel. You know, so whatever.
No,
I don't care. I don't look at guys in that way, dude. I'm not going to look at a guy and say,
All
I
right.
think you're handsome.
All right.
I don't look at it that way.
You answered the question. You're right. I've seen that firsthand with Will, although he is getting older these days. Mike in New York, you're on the wrap-up show.
Ganji's too much, man. I mean, you guys are all good guys, so I'm not gonna bash him. But Ganji, every girl, it's once a month with you. You want some sound advice? Don't talk about it. You don't talk about it. Just keep it on the DL, ask her out, and don't broadcast it because you just ruined it if you really like her.
Well, I'm blaming it on Ronnie because he goes around telling everything.
Where do we? Oh, yeah.
Ronnie's a lot older than you guys. You guys shouldn't be. It's funny that you even put in a poll. He's a lot older. When he was younger, you should pose a question when he was everyone else's age. You know, you guys bash Ronnie. Oh, you think you're better looking? Ronnie's he's got to be 60 years old, late 50s.
No, 65, 70.
I don't know. Maybe Mike. Maybe Ronnie's cultivated his look over time. I mean, I'm sure he was a handsome guy when he was younger, and now he's.
What the fuck is your problem?
I'm complimenting you.
What do you mean? What happened? It all died now?
No, I'm saying maybe you've reformed your look a little bit. You know, you care more about your appearance.
It's always been my look, man.
You always look that way?
I always look that way. Except
first grade.
I used to have a mullet before. Okay, now I don't have the mullet.
I'd love to
and
see
an
that.
afro.
I'm going to pose this question actually to Gary and Ganji, but Ganj, you first. When something like this comes up, and yes, Ronnie got a 0 and John got an 18 and other people got scores that they didn't like and get your balls busted and Howard's goofing on you, a part of you hates it, but there's got to be a part of you that sort of likes the spotlight being on you. How do you deal with that? And Gary, you too.
You know what? I only dislike certain parts of it. Yes, it's a great show. It's part of the entertainment of the show. I get it. And I get that, you know, everybody has to get their balls busted at one point. It's when, you know, you claim you don't like it and you're really kind of against it like John is with this 18. I think John's totally like, either he's really pissed at this 18 or he's totally playing it up in order to get more attention.
I don't think he's playing it up.
I don't think so either.
I used to like the attention when I first got on the show. You could say anything you wanted, but I was thrilled Howard was talking about me on the radio. It was fun. But then as you get older and more mature and you become in charge of stuff, it's sort of, there's nothing worse than taking an emasculating ass kicking and walking back into the office and the interns have their eyes averted because it was so fucking embarrassing.
John,
I'll tell you the truth, Ganji, and Shuli, I think, will back me up in the newsroom. What I like about my job is I like to be able to go in studio, light the match, and then just step back and watch everything. I really don't like to be the center of attention and
you
all
didn't
that.
You didn't run fast enough when you lit the match on this one.
Yeah, exactly.
I like
You've been running in every time that your name comes up with this 18. You've been like running in there.
But I've been letting him.
Gary, no. To be fair, Gary has told me to go in. I don't hover around and say, Gary, can I go in? Can I go in?
Here's what happened today. Don't pull that microphone out of my face.
Here's what happened today. It was really funny. Howard started talking about John Lieberman. He was waiting outside my office as he does every morning because he's doing news, and John started talking to nobody. That's great. Moving his arms and everything. And I said you should go in because it was very real. He wasn't acting mad. He was mad.
And I just want to say the stuff you're hearing on the air is just the stuff you're hearing on the air. There's a whole. John is back there screaming about this since it happened. I mean, he's not happy about it.
John, has it
who
made
would be happy? You got an 18.
Has it made you question yourself at all? Like, hey, maybe I'm not as good looking as I thought I was.
Question myself? I mean, yeah, I'm sure a little bit. I mean, we're all insecure in a little way.
Well, John, I am sure Robin choosing JD over you again has to have you questioning.
What's your with you?
John, you're very feminine and admit it, you know.
I don't even know what does that mean?
Ronnie, I thought you didn't judge guys that way.
I mean, you're wearing a purple tie.
You wear purple shirts I'm not even going there. You wear purple shirts all the time.
Yeah, but just
what are
on
you talking about feminine?
On you, it just looks really odd.
Yeah, you do. You look really odd today, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry.
On you, it doesn't come across.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Are you kidding me?
You look like you should be at a Bravo show.
It's been all the talk around the office this morning, John.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the playground in 5th grade.
This is like romper room for grown-ups.
John, what were you going to say, though?
Yeah, please do.
Well, now I got sidetracked. I was just going to say, I mean, am I questioning my looks? I'm not questioning my looks. But look, it hit a button with me. I'm not putting it on. I'm just telling you, I'm not putting it on. I'm an excitable guy, for better or for worse, and I don't have a good poker face. So
you don't have a good face
yet. Jennifer, just so you know, you're not going to sleep again tonight. Now he's a little feminine today.
Has your girlfriend tried to convince you otherwise? Like, hey, you're not. Those guys are crazy.
Yeah, I mean, she says all the app's bullshit and all that. She's been very good.
Did you try? Did you download?
I can't even believe.
And then she goes in the bathroom and cries.
John, did you download?
Ronnie, you want to go there?
Where am I going?
Ronnie, do you think she's going around trying to find better-looking guys that she can marry with the app?
John, where do you think he's going?
Yeah, where are we going,
John?
John? This sounds like a road we want to be on.
John?
We only have 2 minutes, so hurry up.
Ronnie's just pushing buttons.
Well, hey, where do you work, man? You're not working America's Most Wanted anymore.
Well, pretty much. There are very few differences, believe me.
You're in the pool of alligators now.
Now, I want to know if anybody, not just anybody here that you may know of, actually got the app and tried it again. I know Benji got retested on the air.
Wait a minute.
67.
Tell him about Charlie Hess, really good-looking guy.
One of the guys on the Howard TV staff who's like a decent-looking guy.
I thought you didn't look at guys that way, Ronnie.
Yeah, but Charlie, come on.
Oh, sorry. Charlie's the exception.
Is Charlie a Greg Carmel or better?
Like he's in the same class.
Body-wise, too?
Charlie got a 3.
Yeah, a 3.
Charlie got a 3.
A 3?
A 3?
Yeah.
Charlie has a really thick beard.
Yeah.
I wonder if that plays.
I thought Ronnie's might throw it off, just the depth, in and out of it.
See, a 3 is worse than a 0. I would argue.
Yeah.
A 0 clearly shows there's a problem with the app. A 3 is you registered, you just registered.
So like an 18 is worse than a 0.
Yeah.
That's why I said to Howard today. I view an 18 as worse than a 0.
It doesn't matter, John. You're still very feminine today.
is a Howard TV original production.
On this episode, Eric the Midget goes in plain sight. But will the little man be a big pain?
I'm goddamn serious.
What's your problem? Testing 1, 2.
Baba Booey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Howard sent me a note that Mary McCormick had sent him a note saying that the producer of the show was really interested in giving Eric a part on the show. So that was sort of the genesis of the whole thing.
Hey, Eric.
Hello.
Hi. You know, I'm an amazing guy, Eric. I'll tell you why. You say on the air, gee, I wish I could be a Mary McCormick show in plain sight. Next thing I know, John Strauss is on the phone saying, oh, I'll write Eric in.
It began with the phone call where I had a few ideas of the role that Eric could play.
Eric will be playing the landlord of a building where a hoarder lives, and Eric complains to the hoarder about the mess.
It took a few months of negotiations with John Strauss and Eric and Johnny Fratto to finally get Eric to agree to all terms and actually get him to be on the show.
That deal that we got for Eric for Plain Sight was a great deal. But that's because of the genius ideas that I came up with. I mean, I'm a genius.
I'm the one that's the genius. Johnny's just my crony.
I was covering this Eric shoot for Howard TV, and Shuli was covering for Howard 100 News.
So the Eagle has landed. Eric, the actor, is here in New Mexico. He's just checked into his room, and we're going to surprise Eric with a little visit. You kind of forget a little bit about what Eric brings to the table, and you are reminded the second you open that hotel room door. It's odd, and it shocks you every time. Every time. You cannot prepare yourself for that. Well, hello, good man. The one and only Jan in the building. How are you, sir?
He was in his room, lying down in this very comfortable pose on the bed, and he was hooked up to all these really loud oxygen machines.
How you doing, Eric?
Good.
Ganji. You remember me, right?
Yeah.
How you doing, bro?
Good.
You walk in and go, "What? A scientist left his experiment in this room." That's what you walk in and say. You excited about tomorrow? I mean, this is going to be quite a long day on the set. It's early.
6:45 is when I was told that they'd be picking me up.
Right, and then they're, getting you in hair and makeup and all that stuff, and then.
They told me not to shave, so.
Okay.
I made sure I didn't.
So how long of a growth is that?
Like how long?
Almost a month.
Wow. This is 2 days, what I got. That's how hairy I am.
Sure.
It ain't easy making a midget laugh. And if you can do it, then, that says a lot about you.
He tells pretty good jokes. I mean, there are jokes I've heard several times before from him, but they're still pretty good jokes.
The hair. I gotta ask you about the hair.
Right?
Is this a natural color?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I stopped dyeing it over a year ago.
Oh, okay. I just wasn't sure if you dyed it for something they wanted you to do.
No.
Okay. Eric was very nice. Eric was in a good mood. He was very calm, very, very relaxed. There isn't a fucking thing to do out here. Not a one.
Yeah, don't know what they have as far as, like, fast food goes.
Yeah, I don't know what's nearby here fast food-wise.
This guy can get anything he wants free off the production. Room service, probably order a nice steak, kind of do anything he wants. I'm sure that in plain sight people would have picked it up no problem. And he asked us to go get him fast food.
We found some fast food around here. What would you like in particular?
Chicken nuggets.
All right. How many piece chicken nuggets would you like, my friend?
I can't remember what they offer.
All right.
They offer 4.
Just 4?
I think that's there packing.
Listen, you're an actor. You're going to be on the screen. You deserve more than 4. I'm going to bump you up to 6, maybe 10. All right? On me. Don't worry about it.
I just, for years, have liked your full, on the bone fried chicken or chicken strips or chicken nuggets. I've grown up eating that stuff.
That's probably only thing his little hands can hold are chicken nuggets. He's probably gone through his whole entire life without ever holding a hamburger because his hands can't work in that fashion.
I do that you do it.
Well, then expect some kick-ass food in some short time at your room, courtesy of Howard 100 News and Howard TV. Howdy, buddy.
Look what we got.
The cavalry has arrived.
Yep.
Here is yours. Here are the drinks.
I think what I'll do is have Jan help me get back in my chair.
Okay.
And I'll eat sitting up there.
Okay.
All right, say goodbye to Shula.
Guys, bon appetit.
Okay. See you in the morning.
We'll see you in the morning, bright and early.
Nice couple hours away.
Yeah. And enjoy your night.
You too.
All right, guys. Good morning, everybody. It's around 6:45 in the a.m. We're here in New Mexico. Eric's time to be down here at 6:45. Had a bit of an early night last night. I'm pretty sure he did. And right now he's not here yet.
Shuli and I are just sitting around the lobby waiting for Eric to come down. 6:45. 7 o'clock happens. No Eric. We start to get worried.
As much as it would be a great story that he slept through his acting opportunity, I really don't want that to happen. So I'm going to give him a call and wake him up and get him down here.
Hey, Julie, what's up? I was just about to call you, John.
Hey, buddy. Well, how's it going? You guys on your way down?
They already picked us up.
Turns out he's already in hair and makeup. The guy went down earlier than the pickup and got an early pickup and was already there. We were supposed to go with you guys.
Okay, well, the camera guy's here now, so he was asking where you guys are. You want me to get a hold of somebody to have them pick you up now?
What the fuck you think we came out to New Mexico for? You know, the fucking shuffleboard tournament? What the fuck am I here for? There's nothing to do here. Of course I'm going with you.
I'm gonna touch you with my finger, okay?
I'll be right back.
Close your
No
eyes.
problem.
Am I rubbing too hard, or are you okay?
Isn't it interesting going through the process of getting the hair and makeup done? It's not something I have to go through every day. My facial hair, you think it's gonna show?
I think it's good for your, if I may, for your character.
Well, yeah.
Because he's kind of a.
I was just wondering, making sure.
Yes, you made the right choice. It will read. Okay. It will read. It's good. It's great for the character. Looks good, right? What do you think?
Looks good.
It's warm, right? Got just a little, like you've been on a cruise. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right. So let's wait and see what you're wearing, and then we'll go from there, okay?
All right. When I met John Strauss, I thought he was, a real nice guy, friendly.
So how was the makeup and hair? Everything went all right with that?
Yep.
So everybody was reasonably nice?
Yep.
All right, well, that's unusual.
Just at the end of the day, hand me the list of people you want fired, and I'll give it to John, so that way you don't have blood on your hands.
We'll take care of it.
He's such a big presence on the phone and almost scary in his personality. And when you meet him in person, you realize he's this little guy and he's in a wheelchair and he's rather fragile in person.
You excited? You nervous?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Good.
Mary is really excited. Can't wait to get at it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was saying you got scenes with her, like with her.
Okay.
There was a lot of hype coming into this. You were excited to get him down here. Are you as happy? Did it live up to the hype?
I'm kind of disappointed, to tell you the truth. Yeah, but hopefully we'll make up for it when we shoot.
And what exactly disappointed you about it?
Again, I was expecting, sort of a 15-round match of some kind, and I didn't get that.
As soon as you walked in the trailer, you go, "You piece of shit."
Something like that.
Right.
But, when we start to change his lines later, I think maybe we can get a rise out of him.
Awesome. Thank you.
We're going in for rehearsal.
Okay. We're going to take a ride with you guys.
Okay, sounds good.
I felt like, well, can't turn back now, obviously. I mean, it's time to get this done.
There was a buzz leading up to Eric's appearance. I didn't have to go and give a big speech. I think everybody was just aware of it from the radio show and from Mary talking about it and so on. So everybody was very excited to meet Eric.
Hey, Eric, I'm Andy. I'm the director, man. Hey, nice to meet you.
We get into this house where they've turned it into a green room. It's on the set of this apartment complex. So, Eric, we're here on the set, one step closer to getting these scenes in for the day. How you feeling at this point?
Good?
Yeah. Any nerves at all?
No.
You do. You seem very relaxed.
Yep.
You really are an actor. You're used to this stuff, huh?
Yeah.
It was raining on the way to the set. By the time we get to the location, it has now started snowing, and it gets heavier and heavier.
We are in a holding pattern right now. We're going to wait an hour and see if this horrible weather clears up.
If the storm does not clear, then we will have to reshoot Eric's scenes, not Wednesday, not Thursday, but Friday.
Would you be able to stay here until Friday?
I could try.
Do you have anything that you have to do back home?
Well, I know my parents will be getting back to the house in Sacramento on Friday.
Uh-huh.
So hopefully, this can go as scheduled.
What we would probably do would be come here Friday morning, shoot your stuff like we were planning on doing this morning, and then you could go home Friday afternoon.
I wasn't so much pissed about it. I was more like nervous that we were going to have to stay there longer, and because of food and my oxygen, and also only really packed enough clothes for the couple of days of being there.
A couple hours later, boom, sun comes out, everything's ready to go. They're ready for Eric.
You fuckers owe me. We're going to shoot this fucker.
Nice.
Weather's clearing. We're pushing. We're going to do it. We're going to get out. We're going to shoot you and Delia 20 scenes, 25 and 26. We're going to get those done, and we're not going to be spending the week in Albuquerque. Okay. What do you say? Pretty exciting, huh?
Yep.
All right. So we're going to rehearse in just a couple minutes.
A lot of the actors on the show came in to say hi to Eric. All the actors seem to be very, very excited about meeting him.
Hi, Eric. What's happening? I'm Tangi. I play Delia. Nice to meet you.
Last season, your hair was...
Cut my hair off.
Yeah.
Hello, Eric.
Hi,
Fred, how do you do?
I recently saw you on Blue Bloods.
Oh, Blue Bloods. Yeah, I did a few episodes of that.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Tangi and Ambrose and Fred Willer, they were both cool when they came in the apartment and met me for the first time.
I'm excited just to meet you. I'm honored. I've been listening to you on the radio. Well, on satellite.
I told you got fans everywhere.
you have any advice for Eric you want to give him?
It sounds like he should be giving me advice. You have any advice for me?
Not that I could think of.
Yeah, you're doing the daggone thing.
Eric, you have a big-time actor here. Why don't you ask her for some advice for you?
Do you have any advice?
Gosh, you're doing it, Eric. Just stay in a moment. Enjoy each moment. Have fun.
Right, okay.
You're doing it, though. It sounds like you're on your way.
Yeah.
And don't make too many demands.
Right.
Did you hear about Eric's list of demands?
Of course I did.
And what'd you think of his list?
Of course I did. I thought that they were preposterous.
A co-star credit on a solo card. A 2-bedroom suite at a 5-star hotel. A stretch limousine. Eric would like to have input on the script, the storyline, and his blocking. Absolutely no last-minute script changes. He does not want any contact with some of the dangerous wildlife that inhabit that region, such as black bears, mountain lions, coyotes, bobcats, spiders, werewolves, or any venomous snakes.
I thought it was crazy, but I thought it was fun. Right. I did think it was fun, and I'm very proud of you that you had the courage to ask, because I would never ask for some of that stuff you were asking for.
Basically, Delia's going to come out of her car, go up the steps, knock on the door of the apartment. Your trashy wife will wheel you over to her, and the dialogue will start and action.
You're the reporter I called?
I'm Beth's sister. Who are you?
I'm her landlord. I'm gonna shame that crazy bitch on YouTube. Want to see for
Okay, so
yourself.
now that's when and you'll have that's when you see the key. He'll hold the keys, and you step down the steps and take the keys from him, Tangi.
What about, like, I know this might sound a little harsh, keys, woman?
Yeah. Yes, and it counts. Yes, yeah. I like harsh.
Hey, Eric, we're going to see if, since you're married, we're going to see if any of these rings might work as a wedding ring. What do you think?
Yeah.
Have you worn a ring before?
Not for a long time.
Let's see what we got on the small side.
Something looks like a kid's ring.
There we go. I'm going to give that a shot. This is also small.
Oh, yeah,
This is even smaller. All right, we got to do... Can you do the left hand?
I could give it a shot. Oh, yeah.
Yawn and everything there.
Yeah. I wish I had your camera out there. That's good. Hey, Eric. So we're going to proceed. We're going to go ahead to scene 25, Baker 26 with you and Delia right out front.
Oh, are they going to...
He's got the brakes on, so I'll take him off for you. Just hold him.
The first scene was where I go up to, my wife pushes me up to Delia, and I am talking to her because she's trying to get into the hoarder's apartment. That's when my wife hands her the keys.
In the hoarder's apartment, there, among other things, there were a lot of animals. And we had a bunny rabbit that was in the apartment, and it was supposed to hop out at the end of the scene, and Eric was supposed to say, "Don't let the bunny out." There was an animal handler just inside the door, and he was kind of trying to nudge the bunny out the door every take, and finally he just picked the bunny up and kind of tossed it outside. But it was not easy.
I actually think that was Eric's most fun part of the day, was meeting the rabbit.
Eric, you like bunnies?
Yeah.
He likes all animals.
Is that the first time you ever seen one?
Oh, no.
What's his name?
Beavis. Yeah, to me, if it's got fur and feathers, I like it. But if it's got fangs and venom, I don't want to have anything to do with it.
I've never seen a look into Eric's eyes before, like just this look of love as the guy was kneeling down next to Eric in his chair, and Eric's petting his bunny, and you really see him light up around this bunny rabbit.
And background. And action.
Let's cut. The second scene that Eric was involved in was a scene that included Mary McCormick. Mary is a huge fan of Eric the Midget.
Have you met Eric?
Yeah, met earlier.
Great. And Paul, have you met Eric?
Oh, yeah.
And Mary. And Mary?
Twitter, we sure have. We need a photo of us right now.
We'll get.
Let's tweet a photo.
Meeting Mary was cool. I had been talking to her through Twitter, tweeting back and forth with her. It felt like, finally got to meet her face to face.
Mary, Eric, the actor, is on set. He is here.
Thrilled.
The dream is a reality.
It
Your
is.
thoughts?
I'm excited. I mean, who knew this day would come? Yeah, we're really excited to have him.
Now, how many people, I know you had John's back in this decision the whole time, but how many other people thought John Strauss was a nutball for deciding this?
I don't know. If they think we're crazy, they don't tell us, right?
Right, that's
I mean, they may say we're crazy. They probably do say that.
They do.
But we're not crazy because Eric the actor's a great actor.
So, we're going to read scene 41, then we're going to stage it. So here we are, it'll be right outside Beth's apartment. Gary and his wife are watching as the marshals lead Beth to a car. Delia, I think you'll be waiting under the archway there. We'll give you a cue
that was good, right?
for when to arrive.
Oh, we have this whole scene.
You got a whole scene. So we'll give you a cue when to roll over, okay?
The second scene was where I go up behind her and Delia's character, or the character of Delia, and I say, is anyone going to get the crap out of the apartment? And then I say that, I'm damn serious. And that was pretty much it.
So, Shauna, are you having a hard time wheeling Eric?
Not so much. I'm just not used to doing it, but it's all right.
What's going on?
We got a little sideways over there, kind of cut across the lawn, but
Why is it so difficult to push him?
I don't know. I think I'm just nervous. I'm afraid we're all going to go down the stairs or something.
Eric, you nervous about Shauna pushing downstairs?
No. It's all good.
Not worried.
Are you sure?
Seat coming up. Action! Cut. Great. So that completes all the work here, and it's a picture wrap on Eric.
Yeah. Thank you for doing this.
I think I did a good job. I think I knocked it out of the park.
He's an actor. He's Eric the actor. It was a privilege. I'm so excited he was here.
Will you consider him for future projects?
Of course, yeah, definitely.
Camera's off. For real, will you consider?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Not nice.
All right.
Not nice.
I don't think anyone's disappointed after meeting Eric the Midget. It's not like you're like, oh, he's like the last guy I met who's in a wheelchair with fucking sausage fingers that are made of sand. No, there's only one Eric the actor.
And you did a great job. Everybody was really impressed with you today. Are you aware of that?
Thank you.
Yeah. Mary, everybody had really nice things to say about you.
Yeah, thank you.
Where would you rank this as far as the acting jobs you've done so far? Where does this one rank?
Up there at the top.
Thank you, Eric.
No problem.
Now it's time for some Coke and some booze and some whores.
No.
Which one of those do you want me to take out? I know the whores are staying in.
Yeah.
I would work with Eric again. I absolutely would. I will be doing other shows and movies in the coming years, and I would absolutely consider working with Eric again.
Yeah, Eric gets this work because of the show and because we carry on. It's great promotion for these television shows. And again, it's funny that Eric doesn't realize that.
Right now, I'm cool with when they're, but if they do anything to piss me off, I will rip them a new asshole.
So once the shoot was over, we went back to Eric's trailer to hang out. And during that time, he was talking to one of the production people and telling them that he was a huge fan of Tia Carrera, and she happened to be on the set that day shooting a scene for In Plain Sight.
You know, I asked the PA, production assistant, if she could get Tia to come to the trailer.
Hi. Hey. Hi.
I remember you from, you know, Wayne's World and True Lies.
I know, 150 years ago. No. Hey, nice to meet you.
He's a big fan of yours. They were all set to take him back, but he wanted to wait to say hi to you.
Cool.
And he's been asking about you all day.
Oh
Because he saw your name on the call sheet.
Oh my goodness. Yes. The tango teacher. Do you have these guys following you around everywhere?
Yeah. Just today.
Yeah, just today.
This is a big day.
So you finished working today already?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Knocked out all his scenes and good to go.
Nice to meet you.
Tia Carrera is definitely very attractive.
Do you know who Eric is?
I'm a part of the Howard Stern show. I'm one of his regular callers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And he's aspired to be an actor. So Howard, through the show, you know, and his connections, they get him parts on different shows. He's done American Dreams. He's done Fringe.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome.
And today was his shoot in Plain Sight.
So Howard Stern's like your fairy godfather.
Yeah,
Pretty
Can I
much.
just call Howard Stern a fairy?